Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. If you are here, if you are hearing me, can you hear me? Put a 1 in chat. If you cannot hear me, put a 2 in chat. And if 9/11 was an inside job, put a 3 in chat. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome, everybody. Aid the Penguin, Avia, Michael, No One, Bun, Steph HD, Shrek, Joseph Pornell, ZSS Games. I am joining the live from my bed. Penguin, thank you for inconveniencing yourself to hang out. NY Gaming, Lai Kong Chin, Newslore, Shrek, Thunder. I'm not Avia, I'm Avia. Did I say that right? Avia Esera. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, everybody. Hopefully you had a great week. I did have a wonderful week. I did. Ooh, that reminds me. I released a video on my new YouTube channel. I need you guys to go watch it and help boost it. It doesn't even have 400 views. You guys can get this to 400 views. I was pretty happy with this video. Here, I'll show you. I didn't mean to do that sound effect. Here's the video. Well, this is the beginning of it. But this is my new channel. This is the video right here. It has almost 400 views. I'm going to put the link in chat. Everybody watch it. Everybody watches it 10 times. It'll get like, how many people are in here? 20. It'll get 200 views. Everybody watch it 10 times. Go watch the video. Let it play. Let's get some views on it. We can get it into the algorithm. Yeah, so I'm very excited to be making videos on this channel finally. It took me a long time to get there, but I think I am good to go. I'm ready. I'm working on a script for my next video, and I'm going to be putting that out too. If you guys can join my Discord so that you can get alerts whenever I post those videos so you can go watch them as soon as I post them, I would really appreciate that. That would really help me. To get more traction on the algorithm if more people are watching the videos. You don't have to watch it more than once. I'm just kidding about watching it 10 times. But if you guys can watch it just one time when I post it, YouTube will think that it's good and then it'll promote it. And that's what I really need to get more views on those videos. And so, yeah, I've made that video this week. Finally, I know I say every single live stream every Saturday that I'm going to be making a video on that channel. And I finally did. And so I'm going to have another video this week, at least one video this week. But I want to try to get as close as possible to daily uploads, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. But I think I can do much better than no uploads at all, at least, you know. Yes, basically watch the video on repeat to grow the channel. Thank you, Bun. And I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers over there. Man, that would be awesome to get, like, if that video even got 1,000 views, I would be ecstatic. That would be a great, because that's basically my first video. It's my first political video on the channel. So yeah, let's go ahead and start playing the Roblox. We are not going to do variety. I know I said that last week. We did do variety last week and I had a lot of fun, but I used some of my paycheck to buy Robux. Okay, and so I got some Robux in my account, which means I finally am able to get all of those skins in TDS that I haven't been able to get. All of the, whatever it is, the premium or the deluxe or whatever, you know, it's the black crate with the gold on it. And the, God, what is the other crate? It's not the Vigilante. It's the Phantom, or maybe it is the Vigilante. Whatever other crate is there. I want to say it might be Phantom crate. No, but I did buy the Robux because I wanted the Valentine skins. So yes, I have the Valentine skins. I had to get them before they left the shop. But why am I so old? Bro, that's how time works. I'm not sure if you're aware, Pro Bacon, LOL. You will be as old as me someday, hopefully. I hope. I pray that you get to be as old as me. I turn 40 in 17 days. 17 days, I turned 40 years old. I'm very excited. I'm very hyped. Let's go. Let's go. Dang it, I'm on the wrong scene. Let's go. Let's go. 40 years old in 17 days. So anyway, yeah, is it the Phantom? Yeah, Phantom and the Deluxes. Yeah, that's why I need Shotfire Scout. What's up, Sabas? What's up, Seth? What's up? Good morning, everybody. I'm a little bit late today because I drank last night. It's the first time I've drank in 2 weeks, and I regret it. I'm not gonna be drinking anymore. I'm done. It's over. Where is my cat? I know you can see him right behind me. He's looking out the window. It's a pretty nice morning outside right now, so I opened the window. So one's in the window, the other one's up here, like kind of looking sleepy. I can show you. One big happy cat family. Thank you, Seth. Appreciate it. Yeah, so we're gonna do. What's up, Luke Matos? 100,000 at the end of 2025. Yeah, hopefully sooner, man. If I can start pumping out good political, left-leaning Democratic content on that other channel, I think there's a hunger for it in American society, and I think I could hit 100K sooner. But that's when I'm shaving the beard. That's when I'm shaving the beard, is when I hit 100K. And so I really hope to hit it soon. What's up, Focus? What's up, everybody? Okay, one more time. I'm going to put this link in the chat. Go watch this video, guys. This is my new video on my new channel. I need to get more views on it. I want it to hit 400 views right now. It was at 350 this morning. We only need 50 more views to hit 400. My grandpa's going sober. I mean, not forever, man. Not forever. I like drugs and I like alcohol. And I think, as long as they're legal, there's nothing wrong with doing them responsibly. But it's just alcohol is like so much harder on my body. I put the new video on a loop at 0.25 speed. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just run it at regular speed? Oh, you literally mean your actual grandpa. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant me because I have a beard. Oops. Your actual grandpa. Okay, good for him. It'll count as more view time. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. But I also feel like YouTube probably can figure that out. And YouTube uses AI to take away views and view time. And if they feel like it's fraudulent in any way, they'll take it away. I feel like they would know that. Sorry, I subbed to your new channel. So what's your username? My username in Roblox? Yeah. Let's do Roblox. Let's go ahead and start because I'm a little bit late to the stream and I want to get some of this gaming in. Where's my Roblox window? There it is. I see my kitty in the background. Also, no music because I ran out of money again. I don't have money for Spotify Premium, and I don't want ads playing every 5 seconds. So we're going to do a rare no music stream. All right. So there we go. There we go. I think I'm ready. And yeah, we're just going to do some TDS. Like always, I'm going to join a public server. You guys are going to join off of my username. And first things first, though. First things first. I want to open these crates. I want to get these new skins. I want to use them. I want to get the white trash hillbilly commander. I want to get the Merc base, man. I want that Merc base skin. So I have enough Robux to buy every single skin. I can buy all the crates, but I don't know if I'm going to. I might leave one or two in the shop because I know that we get quests, like weekly quests, every now and then that give us the crates. But see, this is what I get. This is what I get in my weeklies. This is why I can't wait for the weekly quests to give me the crates for those skins because I'll never get them. I constantly get these stupid crates that I don't need. I don't need these, man. And they do that on purpose because they want you to spend Robux, which is fine. Whatever, man. You know what? Because I'm not playing Spotify, I'll turn on my in-game music. I'm going to run up to our usual spot. Where do I have it turned off at? I don't think it's in here. The volume is on. Is it up here? There we go. So we'll play, maybe we'll do DJ music, ambience, dialogue. Okay, we'll keep everything on low. That sounds good. Yeah, and so this is my situation, is like I'm never gonna get the skins if I just wait for these crates to come into the shop here. And so I just have to spend the money. I just have to spend the Bobucks. And so that's what we did. And by we, I mean me. So I didn't open these. This also required huge amounts of self-control because I did not open these when I bought them because I wanted to wait until stream so we could have fun opening them together. You're welcome. But I have I purchased 5 deluxe crates and 2 phantoms, even though I need 4 phantoms. And I think I need 13 deluxe crates. Oh no, it's less. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I need 9. So like I said, I depending on what skins I actually get, I might not buy all of them because there's only certain skins that I want, and I don't need all of the skins from in here. Like, I don't care about the stupid Cybertruck. Of course, it's got the highest percentage. Stupid Cybertruck military base. Looks like trash. You know, freaking company run by a white supremacist authoritarian loser that's gutting the federal government, destroying millions of Americans' lives because he's stupid. Yeah, let's put 2 skins for Elon in this game. Freaking moron. I don't care about this one. I don't care about this one. What I really want is maybe the Brawler, even though I do have Brawler skins now. Maybe the Brawler. Definitely the patriotic white trash Republican commander. Definitely the Accelerator. See, the ones I want are the lowest percentage. I'm gonna get these last. I don't care about I don't care about the Cowboy, and I don't care about the Brawler. I'm probably gonna have to get all of these first, right? I don't care about the Electroshocker, but I'm probably gonna have to get these first. And I have 5 crates. So hopefully, somehow I get lucky. Please. I'm crossing my fingers. Hopefully I get lucky. I'm crossing my toes too. And I can actually get some of these lower percentage skins first. But these are the ones I really want. I would love the Merc base and the Accelerator and the Commander. And that's it. Like, I don't really care even about the Mortar. So, going over here and looking at the Phantom crate, the only one I really want in the Phantom crate is the Ranger. And so the good news is that the Ranger is 22%. I'll probably get the Scout first because it's 55%. And then I'll get the Ranger, hopefully. And then I don't care about these two, right? Like, I don't ever use Toxic Gunner or Sledger. Sledger would be cool, but these are the 2 skins I can leave, and I can wait, and I can hopefully get a Phantom quest down here for a weekly, and I can get a Phantom crate, and I don't have to pay the Robux. But I do think I am going to have to pay the Robux for the Deluxe, because I'm probably going to go through... I have 5. I'm probably going to give me all of these at 15% first. I don't care about. But then... hopefully somehow I get these 3 right here. So if I have to buy some more crates, I will. As you can see, my Bobucks is 1,500, so I have enough, but I would like to leave that in there for any like VIP servers. So we'll see. But that's what we're doing first, and then we're playing TDS. We're gonna play for 3 hours. That's when I take lunch, is after 3 hours, and that'll be a lot of fun. Playing. I can't wait. I can't wait to use the new skins. I play some TDS off stream. Like, maybe you guys have done this before. Have you guys ever tried to play hardcore with randoms using the statue over here? Because I have a skin quest. It's the last skin quest for the Accelerator, Fallen Accelerator. I have to win 2 hardcore matches with Accelerator. Dude, I tried it for literally like 2 hours. This is what I was doing while I was drinking beer yesterday. I tried it for like 2 hours. And you won both times. Man, I tried it for 2 hours and it was so bad. Like, we had a couple of games where we did okay, but it's just like we would like die on wave 19 to that big, like, strong 1500 health boss, which was kind of my fault just because I'm unfamiliar with the wave structure. Bullet, thank you for the 39 months at level 1. Let's go, Bullet. Welcome to the stream. Hey, do you like my thumbnail on the stream? I finally put a picture of myself on my thumbnail because I made like a cool, you know, PNG image of myself that I can put on there, as opposed to like my other thumbnails, which are like, let me see, like this, right? It's like not a PNG. It's like just my background and writing. Like, I really always needed to kind of, I just never knew how to do the hair, man. I was pretty proud of my thumbnail, and like I did my hair around this thumbnail, or around my beard, really. See, even this one, this is what I did instead of doing like an actual transparent image. Where is it? I can't see it because it looks just like all the other images. This one, yeah. And so it's actually me sitting here on my image, which is what you see lots of other Roblox YouTubers use their actual face in their thumbnail. I thought it was always kind of unusual that I didn't put my face on it, especially because I use a camera, right? I always wanted to. I felt inept. Now I feel strong. I am mighty. But anyway, how's it going, Bullet? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for the help on that thumbnail, man. I've been promoting my video, which reminds me, I'm going to do it one more time, guys. We have about 50 people in here, so that means we have some new people from this morning. I have 2 cats, and if you're feeling scared about what's... Go watch my new video. I'm putting the link in chat. This is for my new video for my new channel. It's a political video. This is what I'm working on, and help me get views on that video, guys. Come on, join the Discord. I always do an announcement in the Discord when I post a new video, and you can be one of the first people to watch it. You can be a true hairy cat fan, and we can get those views up, and we can hit the algorithm. But I'm gonna keep posting over there. I'm very excited to keep posting over there. I got a new script that I'm cooking. It's in the oven right now. I'm working on. Yeah. So, yeah, we're not gonna do hardcore today, just because I've learned that I don't like doing hardcore on stream. It takes too long. I just don't care. Whatever. I'll try to do it off stream if I really, really want to do it. I'll just try to do it off stream with people from my Discord. But I've never used the matchmaking feature here, where you just click trio and you just get matched up with random people, and there's always tons of random people doing it. Like, I never had a problem matchmaking, and I would find new people in there. And yeah, it was there were a couple games where it was partially my fault. Like, I was over farming, but I was trying to get an accelerator, man. Like, I was trying to, like, okay, if these guys can just kind of hold down the fort early, and so we had like maybe one attempt that was close, but we died. And then, of course, like, even on the good teams where we do well, everybody leaves. And that was another thing. It was like, dude, we can just restart. Come on, we know what we're doing. I'll adjust my strategy. I'll play differently, and we can try again. But somebody would leave. But yeah, so many games with randoms that were just so bad, so bad. I'm like, why are you playing hardcore if you're like, don't even, dude, having like not even good towers, like low level towers in hardcore. It's like, do you not know what you're doing? Like, don't you have to be a certain level to play hardcore? No, I don't want to do it, Lime. It'll put me in a bad mood. I want to stay in a good mood. I don't know, man. JustHarrison fan, what is up? Welcome. Yeah, you have to be level 50. It's like, how are you level 50 and you don't have like good towers? He's like, oh, I have Ranger, but I don't have Gold Minigunner. I don't have Engineer. I don't have Accelerator. I don't, which are, I guess, are hardcore towers. Whatever, man. No, we're not doing variety today because I spent some of my paycheck on Robux. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Bobucks. We spent some money on Bobucks, so we're going to be opening these crates, getting these skins, playing with new skins. Is gonna be a good time. Cool bro, Plushie, hello. Runweedo. How are all of us gonna play? We're gonna do open lobbies. Have you tried Dead Rails? No. But people keep talking about it. Harrison, I used to remember you had 1K viewers in your daily streams. No, I didn't, Zach. I never had 1K viewers. I did used to have like 300. which is pretty cool. 300 to 400. But that was a long time ago, and there were some pretty big changes that took place to make that, to kind of kill my viewership. One of them was TDS getting rid of the mega servers. Like, it's like I saw a noticeable drop in my viewership when TDS got rid of mega servers. Mega servers were the bomb, man. Those were so fun. Like, so many people wanted to play and could play. Now it just takes too long to get through everybody, so they don't wait. But the other big change was Roblox making it so that under 13 accounts couldn't join VIP servers, and that really killed my viewership, because, you know, everybody that watches my stream is 8 years old. And so they couldn't play, they couldn't get my VIP server, and then that. But I was still hovering between 1 and 200, and then I took a long break. So, you know, I'm very grateful and happy to have 50 viewers. That's awesome. Like, that's great. I'll always be appreciative of 50, even 30. Like, 30 to me is like the viewership number that, I don't know why, but it just makes a big impact on me. It's like, that, to me, that's like the difference between like a small streamer and a big streamer. And I know you think of like big streamers as like Crackcraft or John Roblox or someone who have millions of followers and they get lots of viewers. But really, I think that just getting to 30 viewers, most YouTube channels don't even have that. You know, like, that's a huge accomplishment. And I learned that early on from my streaming career. But if I go below 30, like, if it hits 20, like, I'm done. The stream is ending. Like, I do not appreciate 20 viewers. Like, if you guys don't keep the views around 30, it's over. The stream's over. I'm ending it. All right, immediately. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. Even if there was one viewer and that one viewer was me, that's how you start. That's how everybody starts streaming. It's literally one viewer and it's them watching their own stream. So let's get this show on the road. Enough yapping. Anime, hello. Harrison, I can get you in a 6 people lobby. Okay, maybe we'll do that, Lime. I really don't like manipulating the game. I don't like doing hacks and cheats and like, oh, people do this thing, join really quick. Yeah, I mean, I want to play the game the way it's meant to be played. I think the devs should make mega servers so 6 or 8 people can play together, you know, but maybe we'll try your method that you're talking about. It's not, yeah, it is in some way a manipulation. You're not supposed to play with 6 people. People have been getting banned for cheating, but I don't think they're getting banned for playing 6 people in a lobby, are they? Oh, you're right. I forgot. No, we're not doing it. We're not manipulating, especially because I'm live streaming my crimes right now. Harry, can I get a screenshot? Yeah, sure. If you can, I'm gonna get mobbed. Yeah, I was in one of those hardcore games, not yesterday, but a few days ago, and all of a sudden the chat was like, boom, 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 all the way down. Bans, ban, like tons of bans. And one of the guys in my lobby was like, oh, it's happening. He was like all excited. And I was like, what? What is happening? And you are the reason I enjoy TDS. Okay, awesome. Glad to hear it. Whoever you are, I can't see your name. You don't have why don't you have a name? Lagalore? All right. It was a ban wave. I can remove its admin mode. No, I don't want to play in admin mode because you don't get any rewards for admin mode. Yeah, it was the ban. What's up, K-Stroms? Yeah. Maybe it was Wednesday. It might have been Wednesday for the update. I bet it was. Yeah, I've never seen it before. Look at you guys jumping up and down, man. Someone Plushie said, look at my level. 679 Plushie. Dang, you're just a couple levels ahead of me. I'm gonna catch up to you. All right, let's go ahead and open up these crates. This is the moment I've been waiting for. All right, what do you guys think I'm gonna get? I mean, probably Scout, right? This is pretty straightforward. Probably Scout. I want this. I will use this on a Ranger. This is what I want. What do we think? Scout or Ranger first? What's up, cool bro? Harry, to also get a lot of views on your YouTube, you have to name your YouTube videos in a good text that people can search in a word and they can instantly find your channel. Yeah. No, yeah, definitely the title's important. I don't have Phantom Crate dead. Well, I don't have it. I need it. What do we think? No, you guys don't want to guess? Okay, I think it's going to be Scout. I'm hopefully Scout and then Ranger, okay? Although we might get lucky, we might get Ranger first. Come on, give me Ranger. Oh! Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Dude, see? This is what it was all about, bro. This is the excitement of gambling, man. No way, dude. I beat the odds. 55%. 55% to the Scout. 22% to the Ranger. And we got Ranger come out on top. I don't even need to open the rest of them. I mean, I do want to go ahead and use it because I have another crate. I only needed to buy one crate. No way. I could have saved 200 Robux. I shouldn't have bought any crates. Oh, no, dude. This is going to happen with the deluxe crates, too. Although there are more skins that I need for the deluxe. That was crazy. No way. What's the Scout? Scout odds go up to 71%. It's got to be the Scout. It's got to be the Scout. No, I'm not going to do that, Lime. No. I don't want to do admin mode. Let's go. All right, we got one more Phantom Crate to open, and it's probably going to be Scout. Come on. No way it's something else. It's 71%. Yeah, it's the Scout. All right. Phantom Scout came out with 71%. Came out on top. Now we've got 50 and 50 for the Sledger and Toxic Gunner, but I don't care because I don't really use those towers. Let me go ahead and equip. You can see I have the Valentine's skin on the Ranger because I bought the Valentine's crates. Let me go ahead and equip the Phantom Ranger skin. That's getting used 100%. I might use Scout for early game too. Just to try out the new skin. Golden Scout, even though he's trash now. My boy got massacred. I will do something like this. So we got those. All right. Moving on to the deluxe crates, everybody. Like I said earlier, the only skins I really want are the lower percentages, the 7%. I want the white trash, redneck, Republican commander, and I want the skibidi toilet speaker titan accelerator, and I want the liberator mercenary base. I really want the merc base, man. I think this is a cool skin. I use merc base too. The merc base skin that I have is, it's okay. I won't say it's bad. This one is pretty, it's just plain, right? It's the regular one, who cares? This is the one I have. It's okay. I mean, whatever. I'm excited for this one. I think this one is the best skin. So that's what I want. Let's go ahead. So the odds are it's going to be Electroshocker, Mortar, Stupid, Racist, White Supremacist, Cyber Military Base, or Steampunk, Crook Boss. Let's see if we can beat the odds again on the first roll. Come on. Let's go. Start off with something good. Give me something I want. Come on. No. No. God, look how big it is, too. It's like right in my face. Get this stupid, racist, dumbest looking vehicle. Actually, the Cybertruck is not bad for video games. I've said that. It looks really stupid in real life. I know. There's a guy down the street over here that has 2 of them. I live in Austin, where Tesla is like headquartered, basically. So there's a decent number driving around. Man, dumb. Oh my god, dude, the worst. I went from the best one in the Phantom Crate to the worst one. Okay, we're gonna roll again. Come on, give me something good. Don't make me get all of the low. Yo, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Okay, we came back. All right, man, this is a roller coaster. Dude, give me only the ones I want, bro. Only the ones I want. Don't give me none of the ones I don't want. Crazy. Crazy. Let's equip it right now. Let's go. Where is it? Accelerator. I love this skin too. This is my go-to. I mean, this is my boy. This is my man. This right here. I love this skin. Mostly for the beam. I don't really see this one getting used that often. I have seen it before, so I don't remember what it looks like. So we'll use this. Maybe I'll like it. All right. We're going back for round 3. I don't remember where it is. What button is it? I'm still hungover. All right. 3 crates left. Oh, look at the percentages. They're it's like half. It's perfectly in half. So it's 20% for these 3 that I don't want, and it's 10% for these 2 that I do want. But it's also 10% for these 2 that I don't want. So we're gonna go for this one. I want this one. I want Racist Commander. All right, please give me Donald Trump Commander. Fat, stupid, ugly Trump. Yo! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! I'm calling it. I'm calling it, dude. I'm moving to Vegas. I'm buying some lottery tickets right now. I just say what I want and I get it. I'm in my gambling era. Let's go. I got the racist Donald Trump Commander. That's crazy. I said it. I was the one I want. I had 10%. Dude, I'm getting all the skins for my loadout. Look at this. Oh, no, I didn't have Commander equipped. All right, let me go back. I'm going to be Commander now. Pattern Commander, you're taking a back seat. There we go. Dude, it's all new skins. Only thing I need is like a farm skin. Let's go. Oh my god, I called it. That's crazy. No, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way I go from stupid Cybertruck to awesome accelerator, and then awesome commander, and then awesome merc base. No, I'm gonna get one of these stupid skins I don't want. 22222. 11111. It might be my luck. No, Nero. This is all Harry. No, dude, if I get Liberator next, I'm ending the stream. It's over. You better hope I don't get it. That's the last one I want. That's the last one I want. I literally would end up with an extra crate. No way I get Liberator. Please, I will use it. No, it's gonna... It can't be, dude. I can't beat the odds 3 times in a row. I can't beat it 3 times in a row, bro. It's gonna be Mortar. It's gonna be something. One of these, even one of the even one of the 11% that I don't really want. It's gonna be one of these, dude. This is the one. Come on, dude. No way. No way. I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna press it. Here we go. Oh my god. I'm so nervous. What's up, Ultra? I don't really use Mortar. I mean, Mortar wouldn't be terrible. I just don't really use Mortar, and I don't really care. Okay, yeah. I mean, dude, that's crazy. That's 3 10% in a row. That one's not terrible. That one might be better. I just don't ever use Cowboy. That one might be better than I'm thinking. Where is he? I can equip that one. Maybe I'll try it today. It looks like a girl. Right? Isn't this a girl? Bounty hunter? Female? She's like from the dark realm. All right, I can buy more. I'm also very, very satisfied with my pools so far. With what I've gotten. That's crazy, dude. I thought for sure I was gonna have to go through all of these high percentages. We're at 25% each now. I think my luck might be over, chat. Come on, Liberator, Mercenary Base. Yeah, it is. I can't believe I got another 10%. Like, I haven't gotten any of these. There's no way. There's no way. Come on, Merc Base. I'm calling for you. Oh! Oh! No way! Oh! Oh, dude! What are the odds? On my last crate! On my last crate! Let's go! Stream's over, bro. We're out.
Just Harrison's gone offline, but he had such a great time. Thanks for watching his stream. It was such a pretty time. It's so much fun. It was sublime.
Let's go. Look how big it is too. It's like the devs need to like redesign this. This is ridiculous. Come on, guys. Like, it should not look like this. Cybertruck was bad enough. It was like right in my face, but this is like you see the foundation. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't have to spend any more Robux. At least not for now. What a pull, bro. Who could have seen that coming? I totally circumvented all of these. I love that the only high percentage skin I got was the Nazi Cybertruck. That's crazy. That's crazy. Out of all of these. And there were 9. I needed 9. 9, speaking of Nazis, Hitler's favorite number. I got 5. I pulled 5. I got every single skin that I actually wanted. That's crazy, bro. Wow. I'm telling you, man, I need to go buy some lottery tickets. The odds are in my favor today. What's up, Michael Hall? I know, man. I need it. I need to gamble. I need money. What's up, Beefer? What's up, Londons? What's up, Super Random? 4 is Hitler's favorite number? How do you know? What's my favorite movie? There's 2 movies. One is called The Fountain, and the other one is called Knight of Cups. Hey, Harry, if you could make a law, what law would it be? That's a complex question. Harry, Liberated Merkbaits is a reference to the game called Helldivers 2, which is one of my favorite games. Nice, Penguin Boy. Well, we're going to be using it. Let's go ahead and open up the party. I'm going to use this loadout, and then next game I'll use the Merkbase. All I ask if you guys get in is that you only play one game a day. So if you played today, I'm going to take a picture of who played. And then, yeah, I know that I always tell people like, oh, tell me that you didn't get in, and I'll pick you next time. And so I'm sure there's some people in here that need to get chosen from like 2 weeks ago. But anyway, I don't care about that. I care about my towers and my skins. I got all the skins. No way. What a great day. What a great day. All right. Let's see what my... Yeah, I mean, this is fine. I can change that. Let's do airstrike. I was gonna do some flags. Oh my god, I have so many of these flags, so they're so useless. I'll do 2 flags. All right, sit in the train when you're ready, team. As always. When you're ready, Freddy, let's go. Fanships, what's up? I have 149 hours on Helldivers as Steam. Nice. I was playing some Steam games. I play Risk every now and then. Let's do this one. This one can be kind of challenging. No, this one. Actually, I think I'm gonna change my consumables. There we go. This one could be challenging. Like, we will lose farmlands. Like, a surprising amount of time. A surprising amount of the time. Been wanting to play with you since your return. You haven't played Newslore? Is that cap or is that true? Oh, nice. The new easy mode. They have different enemies now. Because there was like the whatever this guy is, the creature, the mutation or whatever. He was like the enemy for like 2 game modes, wasn't he? Because I was grinding out. What was I doing? I guess it was my accelerator skin quest that I have on here. I need hardcore for it, but I'm not going to play hardcore today. Patient Zero, yeah. Patient Zero is no longer on 2 modes. Yeah, it was funny. I noticed that. I was like, isn't this the same boss from the other mode? Because I had to get like 50,000 kills with Accelerator or something like that, right? 8,000 kills or something. And so I was like going through the different game modes with timescale tickets, just a speed run, trying to see which game mode gave me the most enemies. I think it was Molten ended up being a nice balance. Like, not too hard, but also... This is cool. I like this gun. It's like a plasma gun or something. Right? Digby, hello. Doing great. How are you? I have not tried Polluted Thunder. We could probably try it. Yeah, it's shorter, right? Isn't it less waves? Scout did not get buffed. No, I just got a new skin. That's why. Oh, Polluted is harder. I don't really want to do a hard game mode. Harry, they should add mega servers back and make it accessible. I think they will eventually, honestly. I think they will. I mean, I don't know about making it accessible to level 100 and above, because it's great for low levels, right? People that need to get carried and are I think it's better for low levels, because it just allows them to get carried more easily, which I think gives them a more positive experience of the game, right? I want to play with you, Harrison, because you are the best TDS YouTuber. Thank you, Seth. I'll make sure you play. Polluted, don't like Farm and Cowboy. Speaking of Steam, earlier, anyone has 200 plus hours of Left 4 Dead 2? Bro, you know I used to be a Left 4 Dead 2 grinder. Not a grinder. That's not the right word. But like, I played a ton of Left 4 Dead 2 about 15 years ago when I got out of the military. My buddy was playing it. We play on Xbox. And he'd be at, it was like my first online gaming experience with a friend, basically, because like most of my friends don't play video games, like actual IRL friends, but this guy did, and we would play late at night, and sometimes like my girlfriend, like it's when I had a girlfriend, like she would go to bed, right, and I would be in bed with her, right, like I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep too, but I was like addicted to Left 4 Dead 2, and I would just like wait until I thought she was asleep, and then I would go over to the Xbox, which was in the room, and turn on the TV and put my headset on and start playing Left 4 Dead 2 with my buddy from his house, but his wife was asleep. And then I would start screaming because I would get so mad at the game. I was like, God, get this jockey off of me. Or like whatever, you know. I'm like, come on, oh yeah, I'm the tank or whatever, like yelling at my teammates and stuff. But yeah, Left 4 Dead 2 was a classic. I actually played it not that long ago, maybe within the past year. I just can't play that game anymore. I can't play games like that. It's too dated. The graphics are too crappy. Like it just, and I'm not good at it anymore, right? Like you have to play a game like that a lot. And I lost my edge. I'm not good. I don't have the maps memorized. That was a part of it. Like you had to know where to go for both the survivors and the zombies. And like, yeah, I don't have the maps memorized, and basically we just have to play it. Just have to play it a lot to get back in the groove. What's going on here? Am I over farming? I am kind of over farming. I already have max farms. I want to help my team. Think maybe racist commander can go here. And then we can put skibidi toilet accelerator like here. Oh, yeah. No, this is not nearly as good. Oh, that's kind of a cool animation when he stops firing and start. Oh, he's floating. Nice. Cool. He's like off the ground. Yeah, no, not as good as the disco accelerator. Not nearly as good. Harry, how do I join your lobby faster? I've been trying for a while. I don't know, man. I never have to join. I don't know. Ask the chat. Maybe they have secrets. Weird question, but do you have any tips to deal with depression? Oh, yeah, man. So the way you think... Well, hold on. Let me read the chat real quick before I answer that. You should try duo lane Fallen like Mason Arch. No. No way. I want to win, and I want to play with as many people as possible. That idea runs counter to those goals. I just woke up and had a nightmare that Swimmer was on sale. A nightmare? Why would that be a nightmare? Harry, you are the GOAT. I started watching your videos in 2020. Awesome, cool boy. Cool, bro. Thank you. Harry, I think trio duo is best for Fallen since the income. Yeah, no, that's true, Plushie. But also, I'm just trying to play with as many people as possible. Harry, I have ADHD. I'm not lying. One question: do you still like Nico DJ? No, dude. They did Nico DJ dirty. No. I only use Miku DJ now, but they did completely give Nico DJ a terrible model because they want Miku DJ to be better because they want people to pay for her. Is what my theory is. What's up, Woo App? Okay. So anybody that has... So ADHD, I think, is really a overdiagnosed. Oh, look at Lime flexing with the Liberator mercenary base, which I have now. Woo out, you missed the most exciting part of the stream, bro. I gambled. I used my paycheck to buy a bunch of Robux, and then I bought some of the crates, and then I got... Oh, look, speak of the devil. There's the Niku. There's the Niku Dija. And I got a bunch of new skins. Look, I'm using them. I got the new Commander skin. Racist Commander. I got Skibidi Toilet. Let's go. Building him up, man. He does look cool. And I do like his animations where he jumps in the air and he starts shooting. It's pretty cool. I still love Disco Accelerator better. But I will use this one for a while. This one's cool enough to use for a while. And I want to throw out the new Ranger skin, the Phantom Ranger. I want to see him maxed out. This is a cool one. I don't think he's going to replace my Badlands Ranger. But this is definitely one of the cooler ones. I will be using him. Dude, what? Whoa. His gun, that first of all, that's awesome. The beam, it shoots like a beam out, not like a bullet. Which is kind of what the Scouts. This is my Scout. I got the new Scout one. Well, not new, but it's new to me. The Phantom Scout. He also shoots like a beam, like a laser beam. And then his gun has electricity on it. That's sick. After it fires, look at that. Nice. Okay, that definitely promotes him in my mind. I like it a lot more. Very cool. Do you still buy TS plushies? No, I don't have any money. Okay, so for ADHD, I think ADHD is a very natural thing. ADHD is, Lime is saying, what is that game? I always forget what it's called. Black Hawk Ranger Mustard 5? BRM 5? What does that stand for? I'm just saying that game updated. Isn't it Blackhawk? Blackhawk Rescue Mission. That's what it is. Come on, Skibidi Toilet Accelerator. Save the day. I put all my money into racist MAGA commander. What's up, Mohammed? Sorry, I want to answer the question. So I think ADD, I mean, I was diagnosed with ADHD. I think what ADHD is actually an adapted response to a chaotic environment in childhood. And what that means is that you grow up in an environment that doesn't feel safe. You're always going to be scanning your surroundings for threats. You know, it's a very natural adaptation that the body does to try to keep you safe. And that's what we're talking about, right? The inability, that's what ADD is, ADHD is, the inability to concentrate. I think you have this inability to concentrate because when your brain was developing, you had to always be on guard. You had to always be guarded. You had to always be looking for threats in your environment. I think it's a big problem in America and probably all around the world that we don't think about these psychological or emotional issues as having their roots in childhood. And so I think that's part of what I want to bring to the political sphere with my commentary and my videos on my other channel is discussing politics and American society from that point of view, you know, recognizing the actual damage that we're doing to our citizens in childhood by not being aware of the effects of the dysfunctional family system. It's a lot of content that I watch not a lot of content. It's one person basically that I watch that covers that. And I'll show you my YouTube history here. Doxing myself. But it's this guy, John Bradshaw. And you guys want to see, let me go here. You want to watch really interesting videos, go to this channel, watch these videos, all these videos, but watch specifically the family, it's called the On the Family series. This video is awesome. I would love to recreate this video. I'm going to put the link in chat if you guys want to watch it. So that's the first in a 10-part series that was recorded in the 1980s. That's how old it is. You just used my call to I just used my call to arms. Here we go. All right, I want to look at my maxed out Skibidi Toilet. Not bad, man. And it makes sense that these skins would be better because they cost a bunch of money, right? I mean, they cost Robux. They should be cool skins. So I definitely feel like it was worth it to buy these skins. I'm a fan. This might be my second favorite. No, Disco Accelerator is first. Polluted or what is it? The Nuclear Accelerator is second. This guy might be third. I like this skin. BRM5 has a tutorial and lore. Okay, nice, Lime. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, basically, yeah, it's hard for me to talk about this stuff and play a video game because I have to focus on one or the other. But just to answer your question about ADD or ADHD, I think that really people have a problem paying attention. I also think that our schooling system, which is where people get diagnosed with ADD because, oh, they can't pay attention in class, they can't sit still, they can't do their homework or their assignments, I think is actually very toxic in the way that it forces everybody to conform to one standard, where in reality everybody is different. Everybody has their own strengths and weaknesses. Yo, max level. Look at that gun. That is sick. And I love the eagle sound, the call whenever you use racist commander, right? Dude, that's a sick Ranger skin, man. I'm so satisfied with my purchase. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad I did that, man. Because I didn't really think about those skins. Dude, I'm trying to talk about a million things, Lime. What? Lime wants to have a conversation about use command. I did. We need more towers. I'm yapping. I need to get more accelerators. No, the other one? Oh, the vehicle. Oh. I feel like that one's kind of a waste of money. It's expensive, and is it really worth it to do the caravan? Oh, I've done it. Oh, if you want me to see it, I've seen it. Oh, I've seen it. No, I do. I like it. This is the monster truck. Yeah. I've seen other people use it. It's pretty sick. This is pretty cool. See, this is a cool vehicle. Cybertruck's stupid. Racist MAGA Republican commander. Cool. Yeah. This is dude, I love monster trucks too, man. I saw a clip on Instagram yesterday of a monster truck doing like a backflip at a rally, and I was like reminded of my childhood when we would go like to monster truck shows. And I was like, man, I forgot about that, dude. I need to go to a monster truck show, relive my childhood trauma. Childhood trauma is funny, everybody. Please laugh. Okay. So, what are you saying is worth it? The skins or the Robux? You're talking about getting all these skins? No, dude. I never even thought about it. Like, for the longest time was like, oh, they're there. You know, I'll get them eventually, because I did get a few of those crates, the Phantom crates and the Deluxe crates from the weekly challenges. But I just dawned on me that like I'm not getting them, right? Like, I don't know if they reduce the drop rate or if I don't play the game enough or what. But like, yeah, I can't just keep waiting for them, and so I might as well take some of my meager earnings and try to just roll them. And I did amazingly. Woo, you got to go back at the beginning after the stream is over, or I guess you could even do it now. But go back and watch the rolls were insane, bro. The rolling was insane. Yeah, it was so good. I got everything I wanted, like basically on my first try, even though the skins I wanted were lower percentages. Like, I would basically say I want Racist Commander, and I would get Racist Commander, and I would say, oh, I want the Liberator Mercenary base, and I got it. It was crazy. Oh, the vehicles. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't really I never pay attention to them is the issue. So I don't really see like when they come in clutch, but I typically forget because, you know, that's a relatively new addition to the game. You got to remember, I took a year off. What's up, Jordan? Love the new video. Thank you, bro. Let's go. Jordan State in the house, everybody. Appreciate the support. I got more, man. I got another one. I got to start making them. I got to start, and I want to. I have ideas, and I'm going to, and there's going to be more content. Hey, how is the audio levels? Because I actually have like the music on. Is it too loud compared to my voice? I can turn it down a little bit. I don't have Spotify Premium anymore, and I don't want to use it because it'll play ads. But so I have the in-game music on, which is unusual. So I want to know. Yeah, audio is balanced. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, dude. Well, I think I don't know if you're like paying attention to American politics, but what's up, Astro dude? Unless you're saying hi to Jordan. In that case, you know, forget you. Yeah, I don't know if you pay attention to American politics, but it's crazy. I mean, it's like people are like fiending for like a Democrat leader. There's like no leadership on the left. It's like all right-leaning, all Republican, all white supremacists, all very stupid. And I think that, yeah. Well, I saw that the idiots in the White House were like, oh, we have to like offer sanctuary to the white South Africans because they're getting like, people are being racist to them or something, like incredibly. I don't know. I'm not familiar with it, you know. Is that the situation? Do you feel like white South Africans are an endangered group? I just know that you can't trust anything Republicans say. Everything they say is twisted and turned and manipulated to serve like a racist, bigoted agenda. But anyway, what was I saying about ADD? So in my opinion, like ADD, ADHD, those are adaptations that people's brains make when they grow up in a chaotic, hostile environment, which I did, and I bet a lot of you did. And that's not to say that you don't have attention issues. You know, I've had them my whole life. But the thing that has helped me to overcome the difficulties that I've had from those attention deficit problems has not been like drugs like Adderall, although I love Adderall. I mean, Adderall is probably the one drug that I feel like I could really get addicted to because I don't know if you guys have taken Adderall, but it's so, like, it does clear your mind. It does calm you down. It does give you the ability to focus. And so if you have focus issues, I had an Adderall prescription when I was in college. And so if you have focus issues, it can help. But it just like really like picks you up the way it manipulates your brain chemistry. And I love the airplane that comes in too from that Merc-based skin. But my problem with it is that I couldn't sleep, and I love sleep. All right, sleep is so important. And so that was my big thing, was like, I can't take Adderall, and I never took Ritalin, but I can't take Adderall and then sleep. And so I was like, yeah, it just isn't really worth it, even though, you know, like, you want to study for a test. I mean, there's plenty of times when I would, like, could take thank you, Lime, when I could take the pill and then study all night and then get an A, you know? Isn't that what college is all about? Cramming at the last minute because you were too busy partying? It is, for sure. But as far as depression, so we started talking about this. What's up, Inferno Plays Roblox? I'm not going to do polluted because people are saying it's hard, and I don't want hard game mode. I want easy game mode, fun game mode. But talk about depression. So what you have to understand about depression is a good thing. Like depression is your body trying to communicate with you. And what it's trying to say is that you have energy trapped inside of you. Like, you know, you're not living, you're not happy with your life, you need to make a change. And I think that, again, it's the same thing as the way we think about, it's the same problem that we have with the way we think about attention issues, attention ADD and ADHD, is like these problems, even depression, I think, and anxiety are caused by your childhood environment. And so depression is a very natural part of life. I think every healthy person goes through periods of depression. I have multiple times. And when I look back at those periods, I'm very glad that I didn't get on like any kind of drug like antidepressant or something. I'm glad that I was open to the possibility that the depression was teaching me something. And that's always what it was the depression was a prelude to like a major life change, right? And so even though I felt really bad, and there were definitely times in my life where I've considered suicide, I'm very grateful that I was able to come through those experiences. What I did when I was facing like suicide was basically tell myself, okay, like, if you really want to kill yourself, just wait a year, maybe go to therapy, maybe try to do something that you've always wanted to do that you've never done, because you've been scared or insecure or whatever. And then if a year passes and your life isn't better, then sure, like, kill yourself. Like, I think everyone should choose to be alive. You didn't ask to be born, and I don't think you should be forced to live. Like, my dad killed himself when he was 65 after he had a stroke. He chose not to live. The thing I think is sad is that suicide and depression and mental health issues are so stigmatized in our society that people have to die alone. And, I think it really related back to your birth, right? You're not born alone, and I don't think people should die alone, if it can be helped. If you have a heart attack or a stroke or something, a brain aneurysm, and you die alone, it is what it is. But like, if you want to kill yourself, I think that should be a process that like your family can be involved in, and you could know. And like, it would have been nice to know that that's how my dad felt, because I didn't really know it You know, it's like just not something you talk about, right? Like you think of it as a bad thing. Oh, he's gonna kill himself, you know, we have to stop him. But you know, if you really, really want to do it, you can't really stop someone from committing suicide if they want to do that. And it just would have been nice to have gotten the opportunity to say goodbye. You know, and I think that's the thing that probably hurt the most, was like he just felt so alone and isolated that there was no communication about that. And again, he died alone in his apartment. He overdosed on his medication that he had gotten from his stroke. So a bunch of blood pressure medication, antidepressants, painkillers, all of that. He took all at once. And so what I was saying there was like, when you get to a place in your life where you feel really, really low, and I know what that feels like. You know, I've been there. It's a real place. You know, it's not to be minimized or ignored. But you get to a place in your life where you just feel like, you know, things will never get better. I think that life does always have this funny way of changing. And I think that's really what helped me, because there were definitely times when, like, I own guns, I have firearms. You know, I was in the military. You know, I like shooting guns. I have guns. I could kill myself with a gun, you know, right now. I don't want to. And that's the thing, is like not trying to. We need to design our society around not forcing people to be alive, but instead making them want to be alive. And that's why I'm alive. I want to be here. You know, I have things, I enjoy my life. I have things that, okay, sounds good, Lime. Thanks for hanging out. I have things I want to accomplish. And that's what we have to do with our society. You know, that's the point we have to get ourselves to. I'm in a lobby if you guys want to join. There's only like 5 people here. Join off my username. It's in the pinned comment. What was I saying? Yeah, so I told myself that I went through 2 major depressive episodes in my life. One was after I finished grad school, and I won't talk too much about the whole, because I could yap for hours about it. I won't talk too much about, no, you can talk about this stuff, Wuad. It's not a problem. Like, you can, like, that's a part of the stigma too, is like, you can't be open about, you know, mental health struggles and suicide. Now, if I was telling people to do that to themselves, that would be inappropriate and shouldn't be allowed. But I can talk about my own issues. And if I get a strike for that, that's not my fault. I have no control over that. And I think YouTube, you know, if it did happen, it would be like AI generated, like automated. And then I could appeal it, and they would look at a person would look at the content. You said something like that. Oh, I said I could. Yeah. No, that is true. But, you know, again, like, oh, well, you know, you have to be open about that stuff. And you have to be able to talk about it without fear. And that's the reality, you know. But my point is like, I went through 2 major depressive episodes. Also, yeah, I think it's a difference talking about yourself versus talking to other people. Like, I can say stuff about myself. I just think that makes more sense than like telling other people to you know. I don't want to be too explicit, because I also don't like how people use the word unalive. I think people should not be afraid to say the word suicide. You know, I think it's what matters is real impact on your society and helping people. And I think that if people are so afraid to say the word, then you really can't have the conversation about the topic. So how do you join me? My profile is in the pinned comment. It's at the top of the chat. Right here. Right at the top. You click on that and it'll expand. You can click on that. That's my profile. Click on my profile and then you can click join game. My point that I'm making is that if you are really that desperate and you are really in such a bad place that, you know, you're depressed and you think your life will never get better and you want to commit suicide, I would say, and this is what I did, you know, make a change in your life and say, give yourself a year, right? And the change I made the first time was to start writing. I had never really written, but I'd always wanted to be a writer. and I started doing that, you know, and my writing wasn't any good. I'm not in a private server, bro. I'm in a public server. That's why you're joining off of my username. My writing wasn't any good, but I had never done it, and I wanted to do it. Anyway, my point is that when that year passed, my life had totally changed for all kinds of different reasons. And I think that's what happens, is like you lose sight of the fact that your life is changing and that you are changing and that you're not going to feel depressed forever, even though it feels that way at the time. And I think the society could do a much better job communicating to people that depression is a phase that everybody goes through. You know, I think a healthy, mentally healthy person goes through those phases, and there are moments of growth, right? Because again, the depression is a sign that something needs to change. Like there's there's energy inside of you that's trapped. That's why you feel depressed, right? You're depressed, like you're pressing this energy down, and what cures the depression is to let the energy out. And I think that change facilitates that process. And so I think that if you obviously, like, look for resources, look for help, admit you have a problem, admit you're struggling. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I do think it's really stigmatized in our society when people go through moments like that. You know, we're like, oh, I can't get mental health treatment and continue to own a gun, or I can't get mental health treatment. You know, there's definitely, I can't get mental health treatment and stay in the military. That was another big part of the problem, is like, you know, you're stigmatized and you're pigeonholed and you're prevented from getting promotions and put in certain positions if you admit to having mental issues. And then, like, you go crazy, you know, eventually, because you can't ever go to therapy and get help that you need. And so I think we need to revisit, as a society, we need to revisit our policies around all of that stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of my advice. Hopefully that's helpful. You know, if you guys are feeling depressed, yeah, my point of view, look how long this hair is, dude. This is connected to my neck. I can feel it pulling on my neck. My point of view is that the depression is trying to help you. You know, it's some part of your body trying to get your attention, trying to communicate to you. And my advice would be, pay attention to it. You know, pay attention to your dreams. This is something that I don't think people really think about, but your dreams are communications from your unconscious, right? Your unconscious. Your unconscious. I keep saying unconscious. Unconscious is communicating with you, and you start paying attention to your dreams, you're probably going to notice patterns. You're probably going to notice, like, your mind, your unconscious mind telling you something. And that's also where the depression comes from, right? Deep within your body. And there can be depressions that are caused by, you know, just people's circumstances they can't get out of. I think especially if you're being raised in an abusive family. And my advice there is that, you know, you just kind of have to, it sucks, but if the abuse is really, really bad, you should hopefully have resources or people close to you you can reach out to if you're being badly abused. But I do think we raise people. I think our parenting models that we use are abusive themselves. So even people that don't mean to be abusive, I think, are abusive as parents, just because we don't know any better. We've never examined our parenting practices. But the thing there is, you're going to turn 18 one day, and you're going to be an adult, and you're going to be free to move out and move on. And so that's kind of what you want to hang on to. But again, I think even in that situation, what you would need eventually is therapy. There's all different kinds of therapy, but I really didn't overcome my deep feelings of depression and anxiety until I went to therapy. And that was how I dealt with my second really serious bout of suicidal thoughts. And this is something I've only been recently more comfortable talking to you guys about, because you guys know me, and this is a part of my story. But I made a joke on Twitter at the end of 2019, so a little over 5 years ago. I made a joke on Twitter about looking like a sex offender. And the joke was basically like, I had a mustache and I put on dark sunglasses. And what's your opinion on kids? What does that mean? I'm telling you a joke I made about being a registered sex offender. And And no, the new video should have more views because I sent some people over there. Yeah, I'll give you guys another link for it so you can go watch it. What's up, JD Shot? Anyway, I sent this tweet and I got canceled for it. Like it like basically I was like making a joke about how creepy I looked, but it wasn't like within my community. It, you know, was the only place that it was funny. It would not be funny to the broader community of people, which I very stupidly made the joke on Twitter, which is like the worst platform for that kind of thing. But I got canceled for it, and I got fired from my job, and it was pretty bad. And I went into a really dark place, and I just wonder like how can my life go on, you know, with this black mark on my reputation, and I was definitely considering suicide at that time, but I did the same thing that I had done before. And where I said, okay, I'm gonna keep living for another year, and then if I feel like, you know, committing suicide, then okay, fine, you know, I'll do it at that point. But I'm also gonna go to therapy because I'd never really seriously gone to therapy. That's the other thing, and that's what changed my life. Going to therapy and starting to talk to somebody about my feelings, and having a trained professional begin to open my eyes and explain to me that virtually all of my feelings actually had their roots in my childhood, and that my depression and anxiety and attention issues and all of that stuff was related to the family system that I grew up in, how my parents related to one another, the how they related to themselves, the models and the examples that they set for me. And that was a long period. I would say I'm even still in therapy, you know, in the sense that the goal is to become your own therapist, right? So therapy is expensive, first of all, but you go to the therapy for a while, but eventually you hopefully foster within yourself an interest in those concepts, and you can just go read books about that stuff. You know, I have tons of books on this bookshelf behind me about that exact thing. I mean, they're all around me, literally all around my room. This is one of the best books I've ever read on the topic. You guys want some place to start? If you are a teenager and you're feeling depressed or anxious, if you guys can go get this book, this is an incredible book. I think that will really help you understand yourself and will be valuable throughout your entire life. It's called The Body Keeps the Score. You can get it on Amazon. It's probably like $15. Bessel van der Kolk, I think he's Swedish therapist. That's a great book. This book actually helped me finish my journey. This is John Bradshaw, the guy I showed you his YouTube videos earlier. This is called Homecoming. This is therapy. This book is therapy. This is kind of about therapy. This book is therapy. And so I think that's ultimately the goal is to go to a therapist for a while, but then get interested in your own emotional, mental healing process and start looking for books that can help you heal, and then you're not having to pay, you know, $200 every week to go to a therapist for an hour, which is, I mean, just crazy. It's crazy. It's really so expensive that it's inaccessible for a lot of people, which we need to do something about in America. And I have ideas for it that I would implement as president. It has to do with Medicare for all, universal health care. Universal health care is not primarily for physical health care. Universal health care is most importantly for mental health care, and nobody talks about that. Nobody emphasizes that, and that's the point I would emphasize. Yeah, so you know, that's kind of a long answer, but I wanted to take your question seriously. You know, when people say I'm depressed or I'm anxious or I have problems, you know, I wanna be honest about that stuff. And open about it, and take you guys seriously and give you a full answer, because I don't think there's a lot of people talking about these things, and I don't think people have my perspective. I think I have a unique perspective, which is why I want to make that YouTube channel and talk about this stuff from my point of view. Yeah, I have Mein Kampf. Of course I have Mein Kampf. I have a couple of books about Hitler behind me. Hold on, I gotta use the restroom real quick. Also, I don't really know if YouTube does strikes anymore, Wooat. They might, but I know a lot of the stuff that they used to strike for, they just give like warnings, and it's much more, it's much more courteous and like conscious of the creators, right? It's not as God, what's the word? Penalizing. It's not as I can't think of the word. Yeah, there's a lot more, like, they used to not treat the creators like people. They used to, just be like, oh, you got to strike. There's no way to appeal it. Like, you're done. Like, it's over. Now I think there's a lot more back and forth. Do I want to use a new cowboy? I do kind of want to see what the skin looks like. We're going to use Commander again. I love the Ranger and the Accelerator pretty equally, but we're going to use Ranger and we're going to use Merc Base. I'm going to equip my brand new skin. I'm going to change some of my, well, basically just that. I don't want to keep using supply drops because I run out. That's the one I run out of all the time. Nuke. I mean, I really don't need a nuke. It's really not that important. I'll use a range flag. And I'll use an airstrike. Okay, I think that answers the questions, right? I'm not helping you on Pizza Party. No, we're just playing regular Fallen matches. Anyone can join, guys. We're doing open lobby. Okay? Okay. I think I answered the questions. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. Whoa. Okay. So yeah, once again, like, if you guys can ask me, serious questions, and I will give you serious advice, is basically my position. Okay, so we're going to do open lobby. Once again, we are going to be gaming for the next 2 hours. We got 2 hours left. Let's try to speed run these lobbies. T-Daddy, you're kind of annoying me, buddy. All right? I feel like you're on the verge of saying some inappropriate stuff, and you're going to get timed out or banned. Low taper fade is okay though. You can say that. Okay, so we have Dragon, Charles, someone else. Let's go ahead and start. I'll pick some people for the next game if you guys want to hang around. Cool, bro. What's up, Charles? I know you're here, man. I always know you're here when you're joining. How to get in the open lobby? You have to join my profile to get into my lobby, and then when I open up my party, you just have to click join. Nah, bro, I'm chill, my boy. We'll see if you're chill or not. I have a pretty good sixth sense. I've been doing this for like 8 years now. Live stream, and I have a pretty good sixth sense about people that come out of nowhere that I don't recognize their name, and then they get crazy in chat. So we'll see, man. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. If you get banned, you will earn it. I won't just hand it out. Claude Trap, that's your friend. T Daddy, Big T Daddy is your friend. What should I get, Harry? Whatever you want, man. Dude, whatever you guys want. Play how you want. I don't care. I just want to have fun. My family and I were watching the cricket match. Interesting, Neo. Okay, Claude Trap. I recognize Claude Trap. I feel like you've been here before. But Harrison, can you help me with quests on Space City Fallen? No, Rupert. I'm not helping anybody. Except for myself. No, we're not going to do anything difficult, man. because I wanna win. I wanna do well. You can find people in the chat. Like, you can ask, you know, join me when I get into a server. If you don't get in my game, like, talk to people in the server and say, everybody that's around me, say, can someone help me with Space City? I bet you people will play with you. Well, Party Q is trash, bro. Everybody in Party Q is so bad. What tower would you recommend for me to buy? Ranger, Accelerator, Engineer, Mercenary Base, Gatling Gun. This is good. You guys want to do 4 seasons? You can do that. No, Muhammad, I did not betray you. Yo, Harris, I'm trying to grow my beard. Can you give me any tips? Yeah, don't shave it, bro. That's all I've done. I haven't done anything special. It's literally just the passage of time. I do have nightmares, though, that I accidentally shaved it. It's crazy. I never thought that would happen. Like, I never would have thought that would be something that would bother me to the point of nightmares. I have had nightmares multiple times that I shaved. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like I accidentally shaved. I shaved without realizing it is what happens in the dream. And then I'm like, no, because this is literally 2 years. I mean, you can't get it back. Are you guys going to do early? I don't know if they're going to do early, so I'm going to place a cowboy. Once it's gone, it's gone. You have nightmares about me shaving? Like, you don't want me to shave? I would assume everybody wants me to shave. What's up, Sheriff Jones? Why bro is ignoring me? I'm not ignoring you, man. I'm trying to respond to everyone and play a video game and talk about depression. It's difficult. Yo, bro, after this, can you help me win Pizza Party? No. Matchmaking will either get you teammates that probably a combined brain cell of 0.4 or 3 Albert Einstein. No, dude, I have gotten good teammates. It is bad. It is bad, but I have somehow. It's crazy. I'm shaving my beard when I hit 100,000 subs on my new channel. I don't really want to put a lot of money into this. I like the little effect that comes off of her. This is a girl, I've decided. You see her eye? She has an eye patch. I like the little, like, smoke coming off of her. JustHarrison, tell the TDS devs to add in Purple Trapper. No. I'm not in with the devs like that, bro. Go tell Jordan State. He knows the devs. What's wrong with Purple Trapper? Do you remember Beef Chocolates? Of course, man. I remember Beef Chocolates. I remember Biscuit Turtle Boy. The OOGs. The OOGs. Purple Trapper? Like, what's the meme about? Why purple? Where did it originate? I'm trying to answer. If you guys have said something and I missed it, You can say it again right now. I'll read chat. Harry, can you play with me next round? Yes, I'll play with you and just you. No one else. Everyone else will be banned, actually. What's up, Kim Plays? I know, Mohammed. What's up, Blue Saber? Whatever you're speaking, whatever you're saying. English only. Dude, we're going crazy. We're going crazy with the consumables. Like, is Cowboy even worth it? I feel like Cowboy's not even worth it, chat. Is Cowboy worth it? Is it worth it using Cowboy? That's crazy. MD just said that. I said that. I just said that. That's crazy. Like, should I put a bunch of Cowboys down here? Cowboy's only good in solos. Okay, that's what I thought. Like, it just doesn't give you enough money in quads. I have golden. It is golden. Yeah. It is funny. Every streamer I go to never reacts to stream. What? You're talking about me? Are you criticizing me? Or are you saying that it's unusual that I'm actually paying attention? I also feel like Cowboy doesn't give enough money to, like, justify the cost. It's not good early game. Is it good late game? Like, what does that mean? I feel like I should be focusing my my resources elsewhere by late game. Well, I have 3 at level 3. Do you remember Sylvan? Yeah, the name rings a bell for sure. Do you guys watch Severance? I've been watching Severance. I'm not really happy. I'm not that happy with it. They're almost done with the season, and I found it to be very boring so far. All right. I guess we're going to build an army back here. Bro, I just realized, like, I'm going to have to put my commanders, like, back here. Like, right here. Because I want them to hit my rangers. I also want my merc base to hit the rangers. Is this close enough? Is this close enough to the path? Is this gonna spawn? It did. Okay. Why is that close enough? Like, isn't that messed up? Like, how can it have towers between? How can this have towers between the path and the tower and the merc base and still spawn? What's up, FoxPay? Welcome. Yo, bro, let's duo. I will show a skill. No, we're not duoing. Mohammed, let's be parties and wait for Harry next round. Yeah, Mohammed, calm down. Like, I can't play with you if you're screaming at me. I can't reward that kind of behavior. Add me? You want to add me? You can add me, yeah. Is that what you're asking? Dang, where should commanders? I want commanders to go. Why can't I place this here? Heck? I want them to go close enough to the path that you guys can place towers like here and it'll hit them. You know, I'm trying to be kind and thoughtful. No, don't place rangers. You say I'm placing rangers? No. There's too many rangers. We don't have enough cliff space. I'm placing rangers. Rangers is my thing. W Commander skin. I'm liking it, man. This is MAGA Commander. This is racist, bigoted Donald Trump Commander. Although Donald can't grow facial hair. So he can never have a mustache. Nice, nice, Big T Daddy. Appreciate the laughing. Yo, bro, next match. Space City, Harrison, can you tell Jordan State to tell the TS devs to add in Purple Trapper? If you say Purple Trapper one more time, you're going to be timed out for the rest of the day. Do it. Do it, chat. Next person that says Purple Trapper is getting timed out. Hey, Harry, how many more games are you going to do? You know what, Bullet? Just for being Bullet. Timed out for 10 seconds. Violet Trapper, Red Trapper, Purple Trapper. Man, I don't really feel like timing you out. Whatever. Just know that if I could time you out if you wanted to. If I wanted to. Bullet got timed out. Nobody else did. Charles, no! Bro, Charles is encroaching on my area. What's up, Skelly? Imagining Trump with a mustache is cursed. Bro, did you see the video that he posted on Twitter? Or I guess he posted it on True Social and then it got shared on Twitter. His insane Gaza video where he's sitting next to Netanyahu in a bathing suit drinking margaritas. Donald Trump would never be caught in a bathing suit. Have you noticed that he only ever wears two different outfits? He wears a suit or he wears his golfing attire. That's it. He never wears a t-shirt. He never wears anything else. You know why? Because he's fat and ugly and out of shape. The interview from yesterday, you talking about with Zelensky? I mean, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. I mean, this is the Donald Trump presidency. And this is why I feel like there's an opportunity for a younger, progressive, popular political candidate like me who knows how to use social media, who knows how to connect directly with voters and constituents, is because Donald is going to be such a nightmare over the next 4 years that people are going to be ready for just anything else. That's my opinion. And I think that I can poise myself right now. I can prepare myself to be that person. But I have to start doing the work right now. So that's what I'm working on. Dude, I love this Merc base skin. This is my Merc base skin. This is my Merc base skin. I'm not using the ice one anymore. This is my Merc base skin, bro. Heck yes, dude. This is a sick Merc base. This makes me want to use. This is the skin that makes me want to use Merc base. Blue Saber, why are you spamming? Wooat, why is your best friend spamming in chat? I might have asked you this earlier, but do you mind sharing your analytics? No, I don't mind. Are you talking to me about what? What analytics? I mean, I really don't have analytics for either channel because I get so few views. The Liberty skin, yes. I feel more civil actions and movement will occur like the 50s and 60s. I think that it's going to be different from the 50s and 60s because of the technology you have. I'm not saying that you're wrong because there's always more room in our society for physical action, but I think the internet changes things to the point where we're able to organize online and do stuff online. Like, think about how I have 50 viewers right now. I have 50 viewers. There is no equivalent to that in the real world outside of me having 50 people in my bedroom. I couldn't even fit. Actually, I probably could fit 50 people in here. But you know what I mean? Like, it changes everything. Like, you can reach so many more people online, and you can do, your movement can be so much larger. It's so exciting to think about. But I think that what we really need at this moment, I think what's happening in American society and what's coming for us is a new way of thinking about the purpose of our lives and the purpose of our society. I think that's ultimately what we're going to get to, is a whole new way of thinking about what America stands for. I think that we've got to let go of the old ideas, because that's where a lot of the problems come from, right? The old ideas are like racist, nationalistic, America is the best country in the world, and we're going to dominate you. I mean, it's like what Donald Trump did. You know, speaking of that, the meeting yesterday with Zelensky. I mean, he doesn't treat anybody else the way he treats someone like. He does not like Zelensky. He doesn't like him, and the reason he doesn't like him is because he didn't help Donald Trump blackmail Joe Biden in 2019, right? But the fact is, like, Russia is completely responsible for the war that's happening in Ukraine. But Donald wants to be Putin's friend and likes Putin and wants to do what Putin has done, which is essentially install himself as the president, you know, winning every election in perpetuity forever. And that's what Donald wants to do. And I think that, you know, we really have some unique skills and there's some unique aspects of American democracy and American life, I think, that are going to prevent him from being a Putin. But that's what he wants. He wants to install himself in power and never give it up. And he wants to bully and push around and insult people that don't kowtow to him, which is Zelensky. You know, but they very much are on Russia's side. You know, that's why they treated Zelensky the way that he was treated. I mean, very publicly for a long time. I mean, it's ridiculous to even act like Donald is impartial and actually cares about the Ukrainian people. He is 100% on Vladimir Putin's side. He's happy to be, and he's very publicly been. Now, the problem with that is, I think his behavior turns off a lot of people. Like, it pushes a lot of people away from the MAGA movement and the Republican Party. And Democrats really have to poise themselves to be an alternative. And that's the problem with the Democratic Party leadership right now, is they're not an alternative. They're just another version of Republicans. That's why they lost in 2024 last year in November, is because they're not a distinctly different party. They're like, yeah, we want to enrich our corporate benefactors, but we also support gay people. Yeah, we want to continue sending weapons to Israel so they can continue genociding the Palestinians, but also we are going to go stand on a picket line. They're not different enough, and I think that's really is going to happen, is that a new kind of leader. That's what I was talking about, social media. I think a new kind of leader is going to emerge and has to emerge from the society, and that's what I want to do. That's what I want to be, a person that thinks differently, a person that is different. Dude, look at this range. It like almost reaches. Oh, I guess this is with the Ranger range boost. It almost reaches these engineers up here. You could put your engineers like a little bit further back. I mean, look at the range. They could be like here. I'm going to max these out too. Look, they could be here. Put some engineers here. They'll get hit by my call to arms. And so, yeah, I think that what we really need, more than just organizing or working. Okay. And the engineer tower gets buffed. Bro, it is worth it, bro. Charles, I will hurt you, Charles. First you started placing rangers in defiance of my orders. And now you're saying engineer doesn't need to get buffed by commander. It is a threat. It is a threat. What are you going to do about it? I wish I had powers over this lobby and I could sell all your towers. I would. Cry like a baby. So anyway, my point is like, I think that there's that ultimately what's really coming out of this craziness that's happening in our society right now is a new way of thinking about our society and a new way of thinking about our lives as individuals. I think that's where the opportunity lies, right? It's not just in saying Republicans are bad, because they are, and that's true. But I think there's so much more that we can do to be excited about the future. Because I think that's a problem right now is with the way that the Democratic leadership is acting is basically do these. The way the Democratic leadership is acting is basically just in response to Republicans. It's like, oh, we have to fight against the Republicans. It's basically fear-based. Oh, Republicans are really bad. We have to fight against them. We have to stop them. There's no optimism. There's no hope for the future. There's no new vision of the future that's exciting that people can aspire to. And I think that's where the opportunity lies, is for somebody to provide a positive vision as opposed to just always being working against the Republicans. And this is something that Joseph Campbell teaches about. And Joseph Campbell says there's two great ways to unite a society. There's two great ways to unite a group of people. One is fear, which is both the Republicans and the Democrats are using, and the other is aspiration. And if people, you have to give people something to be afraid of, and they'll come together. Or you have to give them something to aspire to, and they'll come together to work towards that goal. But if you don't, people typically are kind of broken up into these different organizations, and they're working towards their all these their own individual goals. And I think what's really lacking in our society that somebody like me could really exploit would be that aspirational goal, something positive, something to work towards, something to be excited about. And I have just such a message. What do you know? I know just such a message. That I think is the best thing that we could work towards as a society, and that is going back and examining the models that we're using for parenting and realizing that all of the problems we have in American life come out of they all begin in childhood. My big problem is figuring out how to say it. My big challenge right now is figuring out how to say that. Right? Yeah, necromancers have crazy. Look at that range. That's the entire map. But what is this music that I'm listening to? Isn't this music kind of annoying? What do you guys think about this music? Do you like it? It's so intense. This is crazy. I never listen to it. I always have it turned off. I got DJ me. We're turning it off. Dude, that is not good. What's up, local certified bear? If you could add a Trapper TDS skin, it would be Purple Trapper. No, Giggle Jerk. Shut up. I would have, that is a good idea. What kind of Trapper skin would I add, though? Yo, bro, next match, invite me, please, and make a joke. No, JD, shut up. What's up, Orbon? What's up, Hatters? No, not a cat Trapper. I'm thinking of, the way Trapper works. He throws out landmines. What about, a submarine? What about somehow, a World War II submarine who, lays landmines? What about... What about a tower that has a base, the Pursuit has a helipad, right? And let's say that it only attacks like the electroshocker. The electroshocker only attacks around it in this area, right? But let's say that it also walks around the map, and so when there's no enemies within its range, it's walking around. Enemies are over here, and it's walking around over here. But then when there's enemies next to it, he runs back to his range and he starts to attack. But I think Trapper needs to be something like, I'm thinking of like IEDs from Iraq, maybe like an ISIS fighter, or like Osama bin Laden skin. What do you guys think about that? They should do an Osama bin Laden skin for Trapper, and they should also do a United Flight 93 skin to honor the victims. Or like a commercial airplane skin for Ace Pilot. And then I think for Farm, they should do a Twin Towers skin. Like, aren't those good ideas? We have cranes, yeah, but we need like a Twin Tower skin farm. It can be that tall. Crazy. Anyways, Harrison, have you done Hidden Wave? Yes, I have done Hidden Wave, Morgan. What about a plutonium explosion type nuclear weapon trapper skin? Plutonium. Oh yeah, yeah. No, that would be cool. Definitely. What's up, cool bro? A commercial airplane with guns sounds hard, doesn't it? Or at least like a military, like a C-130, or like a big military plane. They should give the consumable skins. That would be sick, bro. The barrier, like different kinds of barrier skins. That would be sick. Instead of a nuke, like it's different kinds of bombs. There's so many different ways to monetize this game that they haven't tapped into. Yo, GG team, GG. I didn't even see what I can't upgrade my cowboy, can I? I can't do anything. I didn't even max out my cowboy. It doesn't really matter. It does not really matter. I'm not going to be using my cowboy. I just did it because I just got that skin. I want to use Trapper or Brawler. Oh, I didn't get the Brawler skin. There you go. Woo at tell the devs. Harry, can I join you? Next game, my user is Hatter. My display is Hatter. Please let me join. Maybe. When are you playing Roblox? We're going to do Roblox games next weekend. That's variety. I need to go close my bedroom window because it's cold. All right, guys, join up. Come over to the supercomputer meeting area. I am going to change up my towers. I think I'm done being commander. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I think I kind of... I gotta, man. I gotta keep being commander. I gotta keep being racist MAGA commander. You know what I never ever used, even though I was in love with it? It was this Wastelander military base skin. Definitely not the Cybertruck, the Cyber Dump. Although I don't mind the Cybertruck in game. I don't. It only looks stupid IRL. Dang, I think that's it. Right? Like, I think I should use Ranger again. I didn't get any other Ranger skins. Ranger has some good skins. I like a lot of these skins. Badlands is awesome. Steampunk is good. Yeah, I'll stay with Phantom. And have the accelerator, yeah. This is a fine loadout. Okay, let's see who's in. No, I'm only going to invite a couple of people. Yeah, Deep Sea Bunny, I was going to invite some people. You guys can still try to get in. Muhammad, what is your name? Yeah, I think I told you I was going to invite you, Deep Sea Bunny. And then who was the other person? I think it was Cool Bro. No, I think it was Cool Bro, I said, right? You have to put your Roblox name in chat or else I can't. I don't know what it is. Man, I feel like I feel like let's just keep doing open lobby after this because I feel like I told a lot of you I would invite you. You say cheese? Okay, there's cheese. Maybe it was Inferno. Man, I feel like there's so many of you. Okay, Viking. Okay. All right, this will be the team this game. We're going to play for another hour after this. So we have another hour to play after this. Viking, you got invited. Check your invites. I mean, you guys can still play. You can still join. We'll just do open lobby. Although it is like a lot of the same people getting in. Like I probably should, like Charles can take a couple weeks off. Maybe Lime can take a couple weeks off. Like I feel like it is the same people that get in like every week. Bro, you're gonna get booted, Muhammad. You left? Bro left the server. No way. I'm sorry, dude. I can't wait. I can't wait. Inferno, you're getting invited. Wait, is that your name, Inferno? Plays Roblox? Are you Inferno in Roblox in the game, in the lobby? Please, Harrison, I'm John Lennon. Inferno, is that you? I think this is Inferno. Didn't you say that was your name? All right, guys, let's suit up so we can get the other games going. Come on, dude. Mohammed, you were in. I invited you, bro. Like, what do you want from me? I feel like that always happens, too. All right, when you're ready, Freddy, sit in the train. Let me use the restroom real quick. Let's go, Chad. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Always fun playing games with you guys. My only regret is I can't play with all of you. Let's play. Let's do this one. Swap commander for something else since Harrison already has it. Oh yeah. Yep, we're doing racist MAGA commander. What's up, Gerlon? Is there another round? Yeah, we're going to do 2 more after this. If we go fast enough, we could do 3. But I got to eat lunch, man. I'm getting pretty hungry already, so I don't want to stream too much after. I'm Miguel Manto from 2 years ago. Okay. Nice. Nobody really uses Gatling. Have you noticed that? Can Harrison take join requirements? What? Here we go. Let's place the cyber dump. The cyber dump truck. Cyber junk. Oh, you guys have Trapper down. Oh, they got Trapper down already. I meant request. Who is going to be in the next squad? It's going to be open lobby next squad. Here comes the cyber dump. The cyber junk. Let's see what he does. He's going to do what Teslas do best. Explode. There he goes. He exploded. Keeping the tradition alive. Spontaneously combusting Teslas. That skin was cool for 3 hours. Dude, the higher the base level is fine. It's the higher levels that are stupid. Right? Like level 4 and 5 are ridiculous. Why does it have these like antenna on it? That's weird. There he goes again. This is perfect, actually, for this skin. Because Teslas are known for exploding. So you just keep driving into the enemies and exploding. That's a weird thing to say. I can't think of a name. I already invited you, Muhammad. What do you want from me, bro? What more can I do for you? What are you saying? Harry, can I add you as a friend on Roblox? Sure. Can I say to Muhammad what? I don't know what you're saying. Yo, Harrison, please invite me next match. Maybe, Seth. May I join? We're going to do open lobby. I'll probably invite Seth. What's up, Dino Soup? I really like the final level of Cyber. Bro, it looks so weird. Invite Muhammad? No, I already invited Muhammad, bro, and he left the server when I invited him. Like, it's not that hard to understand. Like, I already invited him, and he left the server. I mean, maybe he can still try and join open lobby. I mean, I feel bad too, but there's just nothing I can do about it. Or just on the highway and have autopilot and drive into everybody. Drive into the small children. Bro, he almost made it in. He almost made it in without exploding. One time. I just want him to make it in one time without exploding. Harrison, how long do you play TDS? Typically 3 to 4 hours on Saturdays. I like the Wise Harry arc. I don't know if I'm wise. Harry, do you watch football? No. My favorite sport is Rocket League. That's the only sport I watch. Why are you harassing me, Inferno? I invited you in here to play, and now you're just harassing me. Wait, are we dead? Come on, Cybertrucks. Do one good thing with your pathetic lives. Yeah, we're good. Nice. How would you react if I say someone's in my house? Is the person in your house your parents? On a side note, you guys should play Polluted Wasteland 2. Also, hi, Harry. Hope you've been having a good day. I have. We have not played Polluted Wasteland 2, though. What's wrong with saying Purple Trapper? You're only saying it to harass me. That's what's wrong with saying Purple Trapper. Okay, IDK Gaming. Thank you for keeping me updated. Hey, Harry, what do you think about Elon laying off a bunch of federal workers? I think it's stupid, of course, as any reasonable person would. I think the ideas that are governing Republicans' behavior, and actually the ideas that Americans live under, which determine their opinion of government, I think are wrong. I think they're counterproductive, and I think that we would be much better served as a nation with a bigger, stronger government. Because the government is supposed to be us. It's supposed to represent us. It's good to have a bunch of federal employees, right? Because those people do crucial jobs. They do important jobs. They do jobs that we need done, like forest rangers. Like, you might not go to a national park and you might think, oh, being a forest ranger is stupid. Okay. Doesn't mean that we don't want people doing those jobs and that it isn't something that we benefit from as a society by having. But yeah, the entire Republican apparatus is designed for one thing and one thing only, and that's further enriching the wealthy. That's all they care about. They don't care about efficiency. Although efficiency is also a terrible metric to analyze your contribution to your society by. But they don't care about any of that, man. Look how often Elon is the CEO of 8 different companies. He spends all day on Twitter, and now apparently he's working in the government. Can you think of anybody that is a bigger drain on efficiency or on resources for those companies than someone like Elon? Right? Elon's life is a perfect refutation of the idea that CEOs work hard. If being a CEO was such a difficult job, Elon would not have time to be CEO of 8 different companies and be on Twitter and be gutting the federal government. You know, a CEO is one of the easiest jobs a person can have. You know, and the same thing with Donald Trump. What does Donald Trump contribute to our society? The guy plays golf every single day. He'll take a day off once a week to go spread a bunch of lies on TV, and then he'll go back to playing golf. Like, what contribution are these people making to our society that they're so efficient? They're not. It's a lie. It's a distraction. It's a way of distracting the working class and dividing them against one another so that you can continue to redistribute their wealth up to the wealthy, up to the rich, up to people like Elon and Donald, who have never been a part of the working class, who don't care about the working class, the difficulties working class Americans face. And they never have. They care about themselves and their rich friends. That's what the entire system is designed around, benefiting those people. But I think in the sense that, like, the federal government is a jobs program, the federal government is the largest single employer in the country. You know that, right? The federal government employs something like 3 million people. Second to that, I think, is Walmart. I think Walmart's around 2.2 million. And then Amazon is like 2 million, right? Like, those are the largest employers. Like, the government hiring a bunch of, like, where are those people going to go work? That's the other side of this. Okay, we're going to fire a bunch of government workers. What are they going to do for income? You know, where are they going to go? And what the alternative for them is going into the private sector. Well, a lot of them are going to go on unemployment first, which is still going to be something that the government is paying for, right? You're still utilizing those social services, which is good. It's good to have an unemployment program for people that can't get hired by the private sector, or as people are switching jobs or switching careers within our economy. It's good to have support for those people, right? But Republicans want to gut all of that stuff because on the one hand, their entire goal is to further enrich the wealthy, but on the other hand, it's to divide the working class. And the way that they do that is they tell all these lies about people that are using social services, whether it's Social Security or Medicaid or Medicare, all of that stuff they want to cut, right? Oh, those people are lazy. They are abusing these entitlement programs, and the entitlement programs are costing too much money. And so we have to cut them, and we have to fire all these people that work for the government because they're not being efficient. The whole goal there is to redistribute the wealth. That's the only purpose. It's to redistribute the wealth to the rich. That's it. That's all they ever do. That's all they ever want to do. That's why they're cutting all these social programs. $880 billion from I think Medicare. They're cutting SNAP to justify tax cuts for the rich. And so, yeah, it's problematic. And I think that what Americans really need to realize and wake up to is the fact that we are not, we don't have the same interests as a class as people like Elon and Donald. And until we begin to think about ourselves as members of a huge class of people, which is the working class, and begin to vote for and advocate for policies that benefit the working class, we're going to continue to have people get into positions of power that advocate for and further the interests of the other class, the wealthy class. Because rich people have class consciousness. Rich people are very aware that their goals are directly opposite of the goals of the working class. And I think you guys can understand what I'm saying, right? I mean, that makes sense. Like, for rich people, their goal is to just make as much money as possible. The goal for working class people is to make enough money to be able to live a comfortable life. Rich people are already beyond that. Rich people are already beyond living a comfortable life. They never have to worry about money ever again. It's the working class people that are constantly living in this state of survival of just getting enough money to get by, right? And that the rich know that if they can organize an economy around this principle of giving the working class the least amount of support possible, they can force you to work for substandard wages, right? That's a big part of it, is keeping the working class just poor enough to where they have to accept whatever, and that's what they want these federal workers to go do. They want them to go work at Amazon for minimum wage. They want them to go work for these fast food restaurants for minimum wage. They don't like that these federal workers have they get good paychecks. They make good money. But people deserve good money. You deserve to be financially stable and financially secure so that you can provide for your family, so that you can take a vacation every now and then. But that's what they're going to war with, essentially. And this is a class war. There is only one war, and it's the class war, and that's what's happening right now. That is what the firing of all these federal workers is about. Is about the class war. It's continuing. It's the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, aiding and abetting Donald Trump, the richest president ever in American history, wage this war on the working class to cut our benefits, to hurt us, to keep us just poor enough to where we have to go work for companies. Because it's much work for companies that are not going to give us anywhere near the full value of what our labor is worth. And it's much more than just Elon and Donald, right? At Donald's inauguration, who was sitting right behind him? Was it his family? No. Was it his cabinet? No. It was the richest people in the world. It was Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, right? It's all these people that he is serving their interests. That's who is funding his campaigns. It's the people with the money who turn around and give that money to our politicians in a form of legal bribery known as lobbying, which needs to be stopped. But none of that's going to be stopped until you get a person like me into the White House, because you need a working class person to advocate for working class rights. I did say it would be variety stream today, but I also bought a bunch of deluxe crates and phantom crates, and I wanted to use the skins. I wanted to open the crates on stream. And so I bought them on Monday. I bought the crates on Monday, and I used massive self-control to not open the crates until today. And so I was like, you know what? We're going to do variety next weekend, and we're going to do TDS today. And I'm going to open those crates, and it's all I've been using is new skins. If you look at my loadout, I just got this Phantom Ranger. I just got this Skibidi Toilet Accelerator. I just got the Racist MAGA Commander. I just got the Cyber Dump Truck Military Base. Dude, this is what you like? Who said they like this? Was that Dragonfoot that said they like this? This is not good. This is not cool, bro. I think they can come up with something better. It shouldn't look like a tank. It shouldn't look like a tank. That's my opinion. Oh, wait, you know what we need that I didn't have, bro? We need Commander. We need Commander, team. Cyber Drunk Trucks, go, explode. Fulfill your destiny. Spontaneously combust. Nah, we're good. We got Racist MAGA Hillbilly White Trash Commander on the scene. Alright, sorry, chat. I gotta stop yapping. I gotta lock in. Harry, should there be a Frost Blaster skin? Yes, there should be a skin for every tower. This can be a hard wave. Don't worry, I got flags down. Nah, we're good. We're good. We're Gucci. I have so many flags. I can use them. I mean, I have 200 range flags. All right, we're good. You gotta lock in a little bit, chat. Yo, here's a guy. Do a follow match with you next. It'll be open lobbies, man. I think I'm gonna invite one person. I can't remember. I keep saying that. Yo, bro, who is that behind you? This guy? This is Bubbles from the hilarious TV show Trailer Park Boys. Have you guys ever seen Trailer Park Boys? Put a 1 in chat if you've seen Trailer Park Boys. It's on Netflix if you guys haven't seen it. Put a 1 in chat if you've seen Trailer Park Boys. Put a 2 in chat if you have not seen Trailer Park Boys. Put a 3 in chat if 9 Level is an inside job. Let's go. Let's go. It was Seth? Yeah, maybe it was Seth. Trailer Park Boys is hilarious. I love it. It's so funny. My favorite comedies of all time are in order. Number 1 favorite comedy. Who's seen Arrested Development? Number 1 favorite comedy. Who's seen Arrested Development? Best comedy ever. Very, very funny. Number 2 would be Trailer Park Boys. And number 3 is a TV show I haven't watched in a while, actually, called Community. You guys ever seen Community? Community is pretty funny. It's pretty weird. Harrison, what's your level? I'm almost 700, like 660 or something. Yeah. 666? I might be past 666. There we go, chat. We locked in. I got fat racist Donald Trump commander. Fat racist MAGA bigot Donald Trump commander on the scene. He's taking care of the enemies. He's making TDS great again. Harrison, are you secretly George Harrison? No, there's no secret about it, bro. Very publicly. I kind of add you on Roblox. You might have already added me. There, I just sent you a friend request. Yeah, why don't I just add everybody? There you go. I added everybody. Now you have to accept. What? Wait. Oh, the tree. What is the green? I've never seen the green before. What is the green? The tree? What does the tree do? Stun resistance? A discount? Wait, hold up. Really? No. This is the same price. Is it discount or just stun? I'm gonna have to look at it. I've never used it. Dude, that would be cool though. Dude, that would be a sick consumable. Something you could place down like a piggy bank. Something you could place down that like temporarily made things cheaper for like 30 seconds. That would be crazy. Dude, that's a good idea. I think Cheese is onto something. Harry, do you live Fallen now? I don't know what you're saying, gaming. That's right. They should do that, Joe. Does anybody even use the Squid Game command? Squid Game Crook Boss? Do you guys even use Squid Game Crook Boss? I haven't seen anybody use it. No, dude, and I said that. I said that. I said that. I was like, not. First of all, Squid Game doesn't have the motion that it used to. It's not as cool as it was. Season 2 is not good. Season 1 was great. Season 2 is not good. It doesn't have the motion that it used to. And then when I saw how the piggy bank worked, I was like, dude, this is so annoying. Harry, do you know what Santa Strike does? Yeah, it doesn't it stun? Isn't it like an airstrike, but it stuns? Yeah, it freezes. That's what it does. Yeah, it's a napalm freeze, which is interesting. I never use it though. Is it just me? Just me, or is Harry on stream kind of too late? What? I mean, there's probably going to be a little bit of a delay based on a number of different factors, like your own latency, like your own, like your. Is Wooat still in here? Wooat, you were asking for my analytics, weren't you? I have no latency. I have my stream settings on lowest latency. It should be almost instant. Like, there's no stream delay, but you guys might have a stream delay depending on where you live. Really, Orbon, somebody was saying that. Maybe it was you. Did we already talk about this? So I felt like there were several problems with Season 2. The biggest problem is the way they told the story. In my opinion, it would have been much, much, much more interesting if they start... Yo, let's go! Guess one with the level 3 membership? No way! Thank you for the membership, guess one. You get a Roblox ad for that. You want to put your Roblox name in chat? I'll add you. W, bro. Thank you. W's in chat, guys. Are you Syla? S-Y-L-A? Okay, I just added you. Thank you for the membership. All right, we're at the end of another exciting game. Another super exciting TDS game. No problem, cheese. It'll never happen again. Bro, I will make a game like TDS 2019 and 2023. I don't like that. I don't like people making like TDS, like OGTS games. I like new TDS. Guy, hello. What's up, Guy? How's it going? Harrison, how long have you been playing TDS for? I've been playing TDS since almost exactly 5 years. March of 2020. Oh, okay, Orban, yeah. GG's, guys. Let's go. So I didn't like the way they told the story, right? Because there's two different functions when you talk about a TV show. And I have the same problems with Severance right now. So it's the way you tell the story, and then it's the story that you tell. And so I didn't like the way they told the story. Like, I thought that it would have been so much more interesting to start with him back in the Squid Game, right? Because the first season ends with him. He's got red hair and he's walking to the airport, right? I keep forgetting I want to watch I've only seen the first season once. And I keep forgetting I want to go back and watch it. Oh, I don't have Netflix anymore. No. All right, who has Netflix? Give me your password. Come on. I'm just kidding. My mom might have it, actually. Dang, I can't watch Squid Game. I'll have to wait. I need to make money. I need to start making money on my. Speaking of making money, real quick, guys, go watch my newest video. I need to get more views on it. Go watch my newest video on my other channel. I'm gonna put the link in chat. There's a link. Click on it. Maybe Netflix would have been a better purchase than cyber military base. Dude, absolutely not. I didn't purchase the cyber military base, Woo-at. I purchased the deluxe crate. I didn't have any control over what I got. And actually, it's crazy. Out of all of the skins, I had 5 deluxe crates, and there were 3 skins I wanted, and I got all of them. And it's crazy. I got this one, which I didn't care about. I got the racist cowboy commander. I got the accelerator. And then what was the other one? Wasn't it? The Merc base. Yeah. That was crazy. That was a crazy moment. Definitely the highlight of my life. So I think they should have started season 2 with him back in the game, and then slowly revealed over the season how he came back into the game, right? Because they start with him out in the world, and then they kind of explain how he gets back in. But I just thought there were like plot points that were like really boring and pointless, like that there was a bunch of the season dedicated to that cop going around the ocean in boats looking for the island, and he doesn't even succeed. That's like the frustrating point. It's like he doesn't even succeed in finding the island. So that's a huge waste, and I thought was really boring. But I just the games were okay, but I felt like within the show itself, I just didn't find it as interesting. Like the drama between the characters wasn't as interesting. Like, this is why I need to go back and watch the first season again to remind myself. But if I'm remembering correctly, like there's like a bad guy, right? Like, and there is a bad guy in season 2 as well. But the bad guy, the drama between the bad guy and the other characters in season 1 is so good, and like the way he dies is so good. It's so satisfying, and that's what makes makes for a good show. The way the bad guy dies in season 2 is stupid. It's like really lame. The one thing I did really like about season 2 is the drama around voting that they didn't have in season 1. Although it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense why the rich people that are running the Squid Games would give all the poor people the opportunity to leave. The whole point is that they want to see them fight to the death. So that doesn't make sense. And plus, it was like shorter. It was like 1 or 2 episodes shorter. And like just the way it felt like they didn't really know why the first season was successful. And they kind of took things from the first season and just cookie cuttered them into the second season. And they were like, oh, well, the first season has somebody playing and participating in the game that's actually like part of the enemy, like part of the rich people, right? Oh, so we need to do that again in season 2. And they don't do it very well, in my opinion. No, you're not getting invited again, Muhammad. Yeah, I think I saw that. I didn't send that to you. All right, Seth. You're not in here. Oh, maybe it's I am honorable one. There it is. I am honorable one. All right, we're going to do open lobby for other people. All right, party's open. Joe, I just played with you, right? So you can't play again if you play. So I just played with Joe. Yeah. These are new people. All right. Let's go ahead and get this game started because I'm going to play one more after this. And then I really need to eat lunch. I'm getting hungry. I kind of want to change my towers too. I'm getting bored of using the same towers. Yep. You guys can try again next weekend. Although next weekend is not TDS. Next weekend is variety. Alright, I'm done with Commander for now. Somebody else be Commander. I'll do Merc Base again. And kind of want to do Accelerator again. Alright, I added everybody. We're going to play Shrimp Games next weekend. Nice, Dragonfoot. Good job. Harry, what's your favorite golden tower? I don't really even use golden towers. What map? Oh, this one. I have to do this one. Shoot. I want to use Rangers. I feel like Rangers are really needed on this map. There we go. What's up, Musty? Harry, you should do women's skins only. That's what this is. I have women's skins only. All of these skins are women's skins. Hey, who's your favorite TDS content creator? Who do you think, bro? You're looking at him. The Brute being the easy mode boss looks weird. The Brute? I mean, is that something I'm supposed to know? Like, am I supposed to know that? Where that comes from? Titan Speaker is a woman, bro. Shows how much you know about TDS lore. What an amateur. What an amateur. Alright, 2 people brought Commander. Good. I have DJ. Oh, Brute is from the tutorial. I know it's the new boss, but like I didn't know where it came from. Ramadan. Yeah, happy Ramadan. Are you a Ramadan enjoyer? Are you fasting right now? Yes, all right. Good luck, man. I could never. I'm too fat. I'm going to have to eat for both of us today. Harrison, do you have Discord? Of course. Harrison, what do you think about Commander's range? It's fine, I guess. Yeah, I need to know. I don't really know about Ramadan, like what it actually, like how long, like what do you do? I know you fast. I know it's a Muslim holiday, right? Is it the end or the beginning? Is it the end of the holidays? Dude, Islam is awesome with all of its rituals, man. There's like so many rituals. Like constantly, right? I was trying to learn about it, like educate myself. What are the other ones? What is the big ones? Eid Mubarak, right? Isn't that one Eid? But there's like multiple Eids. Which I didn't know. I was like, oh, I want to learn about this. But just like all of the different like rituals in Islam are awesome. You know, I grew up Catholic, and you know, there's a lot of rituals in Catholicism, but Christianity just doesn't have and maybe it's because I'm inside of Christianity and outside of Islam, but I feel like Christianity just never had the kind of like the rituals don't have the power that they have in Islam. Like, God, there's all kinds of stuff, right? The pillars, the 5 pillars of Islam, like the pilgrimage. What is it called? See, this is why I need to. Oh man, I wish the Hajj. Isn't the Hajj called the Isn't that the pilgrimage? The Hajj, Haaj. And you go to the stone, the big black stone. Who treats anyone of other religions poorly? What? I do agree with your point about the cop thing not going anywhere. However, this is part 1 of season 2 because Netflix is greedy going against these shit. Part 1? It doesn't say part 1 anywhere, does it? Isn't it say that that's all season 2? And that was probably my biggest complaint, was that it did feel like the entire season was designed to be a build-up for season 3. That was pretty lame. Like, come on, man. Like, within your show, like within the seasons, like, have it be a fully contained season. Don't just have like everything. Oh, every part of this of season 2 is just a build-up for season 3. They didn't do that in season 1. That's not what made season 1 successful. It's a completely contained story. And then it doesn't even need a season 2. Like, the only reason you would make a season 2 is if you have something more to say. But it doesn't feel like they did. It's not even a good cliffhanger. Like, again, it feels so manufactured and so like shallow and just empty. Kaaba, yes. Wait, is Kaaba the Kaaba is the stone? Hajj is the journey, right? I meant that extremist Islamic people who consider infidels as sinners and all of the old extremist ways. Okay, but I mean, I think you're just talking about it from a like a propagandized point of view, man. Because there's extremist Christians that believe that sinners and people from other religions should be killed. I mean, a big problem in America right now is the Christian fundamentalist movement that thinks gay people and trans people don't exist and should be wiped off the face of the earth, and that they've gotten control of the government and they're using the power of the government to say, yeah, trans people aren't real. We're not going to offer them protections against the bigotry that we ourselves believe in. I mean, so if you're going to focus on the most extremist, violent aspects of Islam, you have to do that for every religion, and Christianity absolutely has them as well. I mean, the Christian, at a family level, like a personal individual level, I think the Christian fundamentalists in America have done more damage to American life than any suicide bomber. But you've grown up underneath this cloud of anti-Islam propaganda since 9/11 that you don't even realize that that's what you're doing. Harry, don't talk about gay. First of all, it's my channel. I'll talk about whatever I want. Inferno, you don't like it, you can leave. Netflix does this a lot so they don't have to pay the people working on it. They're full pay. Oh, for sure, Orban, for sure. But it still feels like a shortcoming of the writer, of the show creator. I mean, Netflix isn't writing the show, right? It has a creator. To be honest, I'm kind of a Buddhist, Hindu, so not that problem. You can't be Buddhist and Hindu, bro. Those are different religions. Which one are you? So you're Indian? What caste do you belong to? I'm Hindu, bro. Some of the most racist, most extreme, hateful, destructive policies are Hindu, bro. The caste system, you're gonna tell me the caste system doesn't bring huge amounts of suffering into the world? The idea of the untouchables, it's terrible, man. And yeah, and also, what are you talking about, bro? Like, the Hindus are in India are directly opposed to the Muslims. I mean, that's the whole Pakistan. Pakistan comes out of India, you know, and like the terrible violence that happened in what was it? Was it after World War II, where Pakistan is created, and that migration where all of the Hindus had to leave the north, which the area that became Pakistan, and all the Muslims had to go up there, and the terrible brutality that took place during that period. What I'm interested though, Neo, what are you? What caste are you? Are you Hindu or Buddhist? Because they're different. Buddhism is really interesting. Buddhism, I think, you guys want to hear, and this is not just like my sole opinion, but I think that Jesus was a... Oh, wait, I got to stop farming for a second. I got to help my team out. I'm being a bad teammate. I think that Jesus was a Jesuit, or like a Jewish rabbi who probably went down to India to as like a part of a missionary mission, right? To go down to India, because about 300 years before Jesus arrives on the scene, Alexander the Great goes down from I think Greece, right? Wasn't he? Wasn't that where Alexander the Great was based? This is stuff I need to like reread. I need to go on Wikipedia and remind myself. Alexander the Great goes down. There's this huge this is what they call him, Alexander the Great, right? He's like a crazy like military like genius. Like goes down and opens up India, which had never been done. There was no trade route with India before that. And he goes down and breaks open India, and then about 300 years later, you get Jesus. And I think what happened is that Jesus was somehow exposed, whether he went to India or not, he was somehow exposed to Buddhism. Buddhism comes on the scene about 600 years before Jesus. And if you know Buddhism and you understand Christianity, the highest messages in Christianity are actually the Buddha messages, right? And I think that there is a lot of validity to the claim that Jesus, like Christianity, is actually a synthesis of Judaism and Buddhism, and it's actually just reframing the core Buddhist ideas in terms of the kind of Western Jewish faith. The misinterpretation of Christianity is that Jesus is saying that he is special in some way, right? Jesus says, I and the Father are one. Well, he wasn't saying, that's the Buddha message, right? Buddha's realization, what Buddha means is the one who has woken up. And what he's woken up to is the reality that he is Buddha consciousness, right? Hold up. Okay, we're good. I thought we were gonna die. And that's what Christianity is like, oh, I am God. You know, I am the Son of God. The misinterpretation in Christianity is that Jesus is unique. And that's the Buddhist message, is that everybody is Buddha consciousness. They just don't know it. And I think that's ultimately the message of Christianity, is that everybody is the son or daughter of God. Everybody is a part of God. And that's a much more interesting interpretation than this exclusive, which is, again, the kind of even Hinduism has it, but the Jewish idea of the religion, that it's exclusive to one person, one group of people, which is so silly when you think about how big the world is and the reality. Yeah, I have tanks. I'm not really worried because I have a bunch of tanks coming. I do have airstrikes too. You know, when you look at the reality of how big and broad and diverse the world is, the idea that there would be a supreme deity that would have one specific group of people that he has chosen, and they're the people. I mean, that's a very old idea, which just is not valid. I mean, it just doesn't hold water anymore, man. It's not legit. And it hurts us to believe that, I think, as a society and as the human race. And that was, if you guys want to know about religion, you got to learn about Joseph Campbell. And that was Joseph Campbell's kind of final message, right? His departing insight is that the future of humanity depends on us transcending this local, ethnic, small-minded way of interpreting God or thinking about human life as like, oh, well, it's just one God, and he has one people, and those are the saved people, right? Those are the only people that are going to be saved. The idea is that those religions are formed on the basis of a relationship with God. Really, what you get in Buddhism, and really what you want, the belief system you want, is an identity. You want to identify with God, right? You want to understand that there is a part of you that is God, which was Jesus's message, right? There is an aspect to the human experience, the human being, that is eternal. And that's what we're supposed to identify with, is this eternal aspect of ourselves. And we personify that, or we project it outwards and call it God. What's up, Asian Toy Review? Welcome. I think that's going to be a big part of the answer to Christian fundamentalism and Donald Trump and this Republican extremism that's taken over the country. Is what I'm talking about here, is explaining to people what the Bible actually is, explain to them what religions actually are. What functions do religion serve? What is the purpose of religion? I think a lot of people have the wrong idea that religions are like fairy tales. They're just these made up stories, and you can never know if they're real or not, which isn't true. Religions are real. They're very valid, and they're needed. I think a lot of the internal anxiety and stress and depression that people feel comes from not having a strong religion that they're grounded in. Human beings need religion. And I think it's a big problem in American society that we are becoming less religious. And I think there's an opportunity there for someone to come along and give Americans a new understanding, a new explanation of religion. We need to be more religious, but not like a Christian fundamentalist kind of religion, but like an actual kind of religious, which is Joseph Campbell's message in the end, is that we need to understand that we have one people and one group. We're all humans, and that we have to be able to transcend these artificial divisions between us and recognize that we all have something in common, which is our humanity, as opposed to creating another religion that creates another barrier between us. You kind of transcend that old thought process. Hinduism is exclusive. Buddha was originally Indian. Yeah, he was originally Hindu. You can reject the caste system. Yeah, but I mean, how many people do that? Like, the people at the top of the caste system aren't going to reject it. I mean, how much of Indian life is still determined by the caste? Harry, would you try to fast for one day? Heck no, bro. Heck no. I mean, I love that people fast for their religious tradition. That is the only way I would do it. I would never do it as a diet, definitely not as a diet, because, dude, look how much damage we're doing because we have all these rangers. I told you guys, rangers is the key on this map. I mean, rangers is the key on a lot of maps, actually. I'm going to stop placing accelerators. Dude, this is crazy. Are these all max? No, they're level 2. Oh, these are mortars. Get these rangers max, guys. Come on. I miss what caste are you, Neo? Or did you? I mean, what caste were you born into? Even if you don't believe in it, I mean, you're still born into a caste. The thing with Hinduism is because you're only supposed to marry people within your caste. It is very rigidly structured, and the idea there is that you can't move between the castes. The way you move up and down the caste system is based on your deeds, like what you do during your life. Which again, like this is another thing I am really interested in, and I need to educate myself more on. But I think it's your by fulfilling your dharma. Is that the cast? Is that how it works? By fulfilling your dharma, which is your duty, by how well you fulfill your dharma in your lifetime, that then qualifies you to move up the caste. Oh, you're a Brahmin, of course. Isn't the Brahmin the top one? I know those are the priests. Isn't that the highest one? So, Harry, what about the diet? No, I'm just saying some people fast for their diet. I think the best way to diet is to eat healthy and exercise. You don't need to diet. You don't need to fast. Fasting as a religious purpose is different. Is very different. You know, that is part of my goal. This is something I haven't really shared with you guys, but I do believe that I'm gonna create a new religion that is more modern and based on Joseph Campbell's teachings. Bro, I saw an empty spot up here. Let's go! And maybe it'll have fasting in it. Bro, did we just skip, like, every wave? I'm not even paying attention. I'm tempted to sell my military bases. I sold 2 of them. Harry, after fasting for like 4 days, you get used to it. I know, JustHarrison fan, but I love eating, bro. I'm gonna go eat a bunch of fried chicken after this. From 50 views to 24? Yeah, no, dude. Is Wooat still in here? Dude, I'm sorry, I'm remembering questions. Wooat said what happened to the 5-hour streams earlier, and I meant to respond. But I've been yapping today, man. I've been on a roll. Which is good considering the fact that I felt really bad because I got drunk last night. I don't want to answer Woobat's question unless he's in here. But how many people... Yeah, now I just recently had my brother's marriage. Did your brother get married to another Brahmin? And also, like, how many people... Oh, dude, almost speedrun. GG's, guys. GG's. How many people believe that way? Because I feel like if you're in the upper caste, you're not going to want to give up the caste system. And yeah, it's done a lot of damage. I mean, it's really terrible. The untouchable, that idea of like untouchables, like people at the bottom caste. No problem, Seth. The thing with Hinduism is it's definitely a religion, bro. It is. Don't you have it's pantheistic, right? You have a pantheon of gods. It's not a single god. That's a big difference. A lot of Christians don't really understand. Is that the gods in Hinduism represent all these different... Dude, Hinduism is crazy. Hinduism is one of the oldest religions. I think Hinduism and Judaism are probably about the same age. But Hinduism is crazy, bro. Have you read the... Is it the Gita? Is it the Bhagavad Gita? Is that the... I have the religious text here. Someday I'm going to get to them. There's the Upanishads, the Dhammapada, and the Bhagavad Gita. Have you read those? Dude, these would be so easy to read. But there's like tons of Gitas, right? I mean, there's like a bunch of religious texts in Hinduism. But it's definitely religion. My hometown has a god. Yeah, there's local gods. No, we have one more game. Join up. I'm going to play one more game. We're going to try to make it another 20-minute game like that one. I know for sure I have a Quran on that bookshelf somewhere, but here's my Bible. I have a Bible here. Oh, this might not be a Bible. I always thought this is a Bible. This is something else. This is like the life of Jesus, but it's like illustrated and written out, and it has references. It has references to the Bible. I don't think I might not have a Bible. Anyway, I got to use the restroom real quick. All right, last game, guys. Last game. Let's do open lobby. Let's do open lobby. It is a religion because it's a belief, dude. It is a religion because it's a belief system that structures people's lives. Religions serve certain functions, and it is a religion. I don't know why you're saying it's not. It's not a bad thing for it to be a religion. You just said you have a local deity that you worship from your town. All right, Mohammed, you're playing, but then never again. And then you're banned. Isn't it Vikings? Aren't you Vikings? We're going to do open lobby for everyone else. Bullet, Legal, Gato. All right. Last game, guys. Right. There's so many belief systems because there's so many religions. It's like one of the prime products of the human race is religion. I mean, there's thousands. There's so many religions that we're not even going to ever know about because they were created before writing and were just verbal, and then the people that believed in them were wiped out. I mean, religions are great. I think the top three creations, the top three things that humans have created that have a positive impact or the potential to have a positive impact on their lives is religion at number one. Religion is like the greatest thing people have ever created. Religion's pretty amazing. Number two is the economy. I actually believe that for its power to lift people out of poverty and increase their material conditions, improve their material conditions. Number three would be the laws, like actual legislative laws governing life. Those things aren't natural. People created them, and they use them to carve out a kind of peaceful existence for themselves out of nothingness, the vast nothingness that human beings were born into, you know, we're found ourselves in. I want to change. You know what? I'm changing. I could choose a map. Let's do Jester. I haven't done my boy Jester in a while. Dude, great stream, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate y'all showing up. This is the last game. So if you didn't get in, try again next weekend. I'm going to go eat lunch after this. I'm enjoying all of my skins. I'm going to do this one. It's like in the one part, people believe in one God. Some people in multiple. Some believe that God is connected to them. Some believe God is distant. Some believe that God is someone to confess to. We even have those who believe in no God but primordial soup, like Greek pantheon. What time does the stream start, Chelsea? I start at between 7 and 8 a.m. Bullet, no. Guys, don't listen to Bullet. No, don't vote easy. We're doing Fallen. Yeah, so I think I started at 7:30 today. I started a little late. I like to try and start at 7, but I got drunk last night, so I was a little hungover, so I got going late, and yeah, I was about 30 minutes late. Later than I want to be. Thank you, Kevin, Leal, Pluma. Appreciate it. Gonna go sleep. All right, sounds good, Seth. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, buddy. Nobody's doing early. This is the one game I'm like not doing early. Everybody's farming. Do you guys have consumables? I don't have any like good early game consumables. All right, sounds good. Dragonfoot, take care, buddy. Hey, how's your day going? Day's going good, Kevin. Thank you. Thoughts on the argument with Ukraine? Well, I mean, my belief about so I actually have kind of a nuanced opinion on Ukraine. Obviously, Russia is wrong to invade. Putin has been slowly extending his reach over there for a while, right? This is just the most recent iteration of the war in Ukraine. He took Crimea in 2014. He's long said that he wants to basically reassemble the old USSR. But I just think it's difficult for America to criticize the unjust invasion of any country by anyone, because that's exactly what we did in Iraq. I mean, we had no justification for invading Iraq in 2003. We never should have done it, and it was wrong by every measure of the word. But, we went over there and killed Iraqis and stole their natural resources for 8 years. We're still over there. I mean, there's still American oil companies in Iraq. And so, what do we really criticize with Russia? Obviously Russia shouldn't be doing that. And they should be opposed. And I think it's right for America to send. I think it's good for America to send weapons and arm the Ukrainians so they can defend themselves. I think it's wrong to make any kind of concessions to Putin, because he's gonna come back. I mean, he's gonna come back and he's gonna do it again. Of course, Donald Trump is the wrong man to stand up to anyone, Putin or Kim Jong-un or anybody. Donald's an incredibly weak, cowardly person because of his childhood. Because of the environment he was raised in by an abusive father. He's got no backbone. He has no morals. He has no values. He's simply going to go in whatever direction the people that flatter him want him to go in. He's very stupid. He's got no idea how to actually govern, in a way that's best for the people. All he ever thinks about is what's best for him. All of he said under oath in his deposition in New York, I think it was his trial that got him charged with or got him convicted of 32 felony counts, that the most lucrative business venture he's ever done is become president. And so don't believe him when he says he's serving the people or that he cares about American people. Donald Trump only cares about himself. All those rich assholes only care about themselves. Elon is included in that. But Donald has made a bunch of money since he started running for president. I mean, he's made more money, and he literally does nothing. I mean, he's president right now, and he golfs. That's what he spends his time doing. And there should be somebody like me in the office. I mean, we can get better people in the office of the White House that have better ideas and actually care about using the power of the United States government to make people's lives better. But, going back to Ukraine, I think that Zelensky has done a great job, considering the fact that he's the president of a country that was invaded by one of the world's superpowers. But it's a messed up situation. I think 50,000 Ukrainians have. I want to say I saw that 50,000 Ukrainians have died, and 700,000 Russians have died. I mean, if those numbers are accurate, that's insane. Those are crazy numbers. But, it's the same thing with Putin, though. He doesn't care about the Russians. He doesn't care about Russia. He doesn't care about the Russian people. I'm reading what they're saying. Yeah, so I see the piggy bank. Yeah, dude, I mean, it was crazy that they ever had it go off that often. Hopefully it goes off a lot less now. I'll try to pay attention to it. But it was going off like 3 times every wave, every round. Anyway, yeah, that's my opinion on it. I don't think you could have found a leader who would have done a better job under those circumstances, appealing to aid from the different nations around the world, in Europe and America, putting up a fight, not running away, not being scared of the Russian army, showing how weak the Russian army actually is. What they really have is bodies. I mean, they just have a ton of people they can throw into that war. But one of the reasons that Ukraine is valuable is it's a freaking huge country. I don't know if y'all know that. It's a giant country. I think it's the 3rd largest country in that area. If you consider that Europe, 3rd largest country in Europe. It's huge. It's got a lot of resources, which is all these freaking capitalist vultures want. Which is, Donald has been very open. It's funny because Hassan talks, as a streamer I watch. Hassan talks about how, what Donald is doing with Ukraine is no different than American foreign policy has always been. I mean, we use these countries for their resources. We strike up trade deals with them, or we just straight up invade and we take over, and then we create a path for American companies to go in and privatize their natural resources and make a bunch of money off of them. You know what book I'm reading right now that's freaking amazing? The Shock Doctrine is so good. It's like, wow, I like all of a sudden found myself yesterday just like, or the past couple of days, just like obsessed with it. Get this giant freaking pig out of my face. We need a Squid Game mercenary base tower. Wouldn't that be cool if these guys came out of a merc base? What's up, the pro? I see you, Seth. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of chat. I haven't watched the channel for a long time. Where did the beard come from? It came from my face, bro. I'm growing it. Well, despite me not getting to join, I'm going to just stay here before the stream ends and focus on finishing something of my final college project. Let's go, Shawfire Scout. Final college project. At the very end, congratulations, buddy. You earned it. Hopefully you feel accomplished. That's amazing. I finished college 10 years ago. I want to go back to get a PhD someday. Despite having Carnival in Brazil, speaking of religious traditions and rituals, that's right, Carnival is awesome. I love Carnival. Mine is already compromised to complete my college project. What do you have to do on it? We have something called the Bridge of Sirat. It can either be as wide as a highway or as thin as a strand of hair. Oh, are you talking about your religion? I see Hinduism, that is my own religion, as neutrally as possible. What if there's a toy skin for Merc Base, like paratrooper toys? Oh yeah, that would be cool. They definitely have a lot of like opportunities, I think. I think that they could do a lot more with like with really cool skins like that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yes, it's above hell. Woo-at, you asked me earlier what happened to the 5-hour streams, right? I was gonna answer, but I was talking about something. But yeah, I don't do. I mean, 4 hours is as long as I want to go because I want to do other stuff on my day. Like maybe if I had a bunch of viewers and I was making money from this, I don't really make money from this. So I want to go do stuff that I can make money from. Whether that be reading or writing or working on something. After your match, I will leave because I have to go to sleep because I like to see your matches in TDS because you are the best TDS YouTuber of all time. When I see you in 2020, I liked your videos. That's right, Seth. I agree with you, actually. I am the best TDS YouTuber of all time. I'm the GOAT. I'm Harry the GOAT. I definitely had an era, though, man. I definitely had it. I definitely had a very, very satisfying era of success on TDS, where I think for a little while in May of 2021, I was the #1 TDS content creator by subscribers. I don't know about views, but that was before Elite had really shown up on the scene. A lot of the people that are big, you know, there was no Corso. A lot of the people that are big now weren't around. Of course, my freaking cat had to die at that same time, which really hurt my growth because I stopped working for a couple months because I was so sad about it. But it's interesting, though, because I feel like I know I was successful. I mean, I was very financially successful, obviously. Like, it allowed me to move to Colorado for a couple years. But I feel like I was never really happy with the success, if that makes sense. So like even though I was making money and I had been a content creator since 2018. So I had already been streaming for 3.5 years by the time because I didn't blow up until like middle of 2021, like May and June. I had been making content since January of 2018, and I had never really made that kind. I mean, never made enough money to live on my own, and so I just feel like as far as like doing this kind of work goes, like I had been. I had been doing it long enough to really appreciate the financial freedom. I mean, it's pretty crazy looking back because I've been in Texas now for almost 2 years. So I've been back living with my mom for almost as long as I was in Colorado, which is pretty wild to think about. I think that I never really could appreciate it. Like, I never really could be happy with it. Like, that's one thing I really struggle with because of the same things we were talking about earlier when I was saying that, like, you know, I think depression is a way that your body is tries to get your attention to let you know that you need to change. It's time to change. And I definitely was unhappy. I wasn't depressed in 2021, but I was definitely unhappy. And it took me a long time. I mean, it took, well, even in 2021, I was already in therapy because I started therapy right before the pandemic started at the very beginning of 2020. But I hadn't gotten to the point yet where I was really making the big kind of gains and improvements that I ended up making that have led me to this moment where I can say without a doubt I'm happy. Even though I'm not making any money, this is the happiest I've ever been. Like, I love talking about politics. I'm really, really, really excited for the future of my other channel. And that is just not something that I ever was able to say before. You know, and that was a big part of the challenge of my journey has been to get myself to the point in life where I'm excited to like be alive. And like I get out of bed in the morning and I look forward to my day. And that may be a feeling that you guys experience. Maybe you haven't really put words to it. Maybe you haven't really thought about it in that way yet. But I just think that that's a way that a lot of people feel. Yeah, Bullet Piggy overstaying its welcome. Yeah, dude, it's still annoying. Like the entire way that they do the entire way that the pig functions is annoying. Like they need to change the functionality, all of it, like from top to bottom. There it is again. And it's like, dude, because it's like every single crook boss gets one or something. But they need to make it smaller, and it needs to float just above the head of the individual crook boss, and it needs to show up when that crook boss hits a certain milestone in damage. Like it needs to show up when a crook boss hits like 50k damage or something. I think that would be much more interesting. And then you can be like, oh, this tower has 50k damage because it has a little piggy. And that's something that no tower has. You know, like a little damage indicator. That's my idea. How much did I... Oh, also you were asking about my analytics. I don't know if you answered that. You want to see my analytics for this channel now? Is that what you were asking? At my peak, the most money I made in 1 month was $13,000. I had a few other months where I made $12,000 or $11,000 or $10,000, but they were both. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. But no, I made tons and tons, way more money than I needed, which was the whole reason I was able to live in Colorado. Because even once I moved to Colorado, like I was not working consistently. Like there was never a period where I worked. I never really worked consistently. That's the thing, is like I always worked for a few months and then I stopped. Actually, probably from like summer or fall of 2020 until summer of 2021 was probably my most consistent stretch. But for most of that time period, I wasn't successful. I had no money, right? I had nothing. But definitely in 2021, when I moved to Colorado, I immediately stopped working because I just had emotional issues. My cat died, and then I would come to realize that I had really serious issues from really serious emotional problems from childhood, which I had no idea about, you know, before that. But and This is why I always promote this book so much, is this is the book that actually helped me finish those issues. This book is not just a book about therapy. This is exercises. This guy, John Bradshaw, he used to go do these big seminars with like 800 people. And it would be multiple days, and you would spend money. I don't know how much money, but probably a bunch of money. And he would go do these seminars, and he found that the seminars were so powerful. People enjoyed them, and they made such an impact on people's lives that he turned it into a book. That's what this book is. This book is more or less on what he would do in the seminars, and a lot of it has to do with like using your imagination to go back to the painful memories in your life and kind of change the way you feel about them, which is really incredible. And it works, by the way. It works, absolutely worked, and helped me a ton. And again, like, I think really finished that internal healing journey that I needed to do so that I could really tap into my full creative potential. Because being a YouTuber or being any type of creative person is very difficult, because you have to be internally motivated. You have to, there's no schedule to follow, right? It's not like you're going to get fired if you don't make a video. I mean, you're not going to have money, but I think a lot of people need that external motivation. And that's one thing I've learned about people that grow up in a traumatic environment or a hostile environment in childhood. You can actually get stuck in like survival mode, and you actually will have a very difficult time motivating yourself. You need what's called external motivation as opposed to internal motivation. And if you're a creative person, you have to be internally motivated, right? I always forget that I can place more than one Merc base. It's like I really don't want to, you know. I really don't feel the need to. And that was, I think, a lot of my problem was I was externally motivated before I did this work, and now I'm internally motivated. Now I'm comfortable with being inside my body. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm at ease. I'm at one with myself. Atonement. I've atoned with myself. I look forward to getting up every day and working, and I feel very satisfied at the end of the day. But those were not feelings that I had before, or, you know, at any time before in my life. But I was so numb, internally numb. It's called being dissociated. I was so dissociated that I wasn't, you know, I didn't even have any awareness. You know, I didn't even understand these terms. I didn't even know about any of this stuff. I couldn't even speak to you in this language. And that's a big part of what I did after I moved in with my mom. I stopped going to therapy. I went to therapy the entire time I lived in Colorado. But I didn't have money for it when I moved back here. And so I stopped. But luckily, I had a bunch of books, this book and a bunch of other books that I read after I moved back, and that is what eventually made me feel emotionally healthy enough to start streaming again. And now I stream every weekend, and I'm not making YouTube videos on this channel, but the goal is to make them on the other channel. And that was always the purpose, you know. That's why I like to say is that, you know, the goal was never to completely stop YouTube. I love YouTube. I mean, who wouldn't? Like, I mean, are you kidding me? I'm living the dream, bro. I get to make videos that thousands of people watch from the comfort of my bedroom, and I make a bunch of money doing it. Like, what's crazy is that nobody I know is doing anything like this. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know if that's, you know, obviously not everybody has the same job, but like, I'm the only person I know from my generation that got into this kind of work and has gotten this kind of success from it, you know? I'm 40 this month, and I just feel very fortunate to have had the experiences that I've had that have allowed my life to unfold in this way, because, like I said, everybody, you must be the oldest YouTuber. I mean, I'm one of them, right? I mean, obviously there's old people that do YouTube, but I there's probably statistics somewhere. I would be interested to know the average age or the median age, right? It's just overwhelmingly the content creators that I watch are younger than me. And I just, again, it's like I feel young at heart, right? But I'm like very lucky to be doing this work because I think there's lots of people that don't, I don't know, man, they're just not creative, or they don't think they can do it, or they don't know how. I know people that have tried. That is true. I know several people that I grew up with that are my age that have tried to start YouTube channels or have tried to start streaming, and they quit, they give up. And it's very interesting because when I started streaming in 2018, January 2018, I had the very distinct feeling that I was late. I remember thinking, man, I'm too late. Like, I should have started in like 2015. And that was 2018. And now obviously look at where I'm at. You know, things have changed so much in the 7 years since I started. And obviously I wasn't late. I was early. I mean, I feel like with the amount that things are going to change going into the future with technology and streaming and YouTube, that even if you start right now, you're still early, right? Like it will never be too late. Can you answer one question of your own opinion before I go? Yes, Seth. Here is the question. What update will you add if you become a TDS owner? Dude, mega server, obviously, bro. That's an easy question. Mega server. I think they're going to do a mega update. They're going to call it the mega update. They're going to do a mega server update someday. And they're going to bring back mega servers, and it's going to be huge. And I guarantee you the player base goes up. They lost a bunch of players when they stopped doing mega servers. One of the greatest fumbles of all time. No problem, Seth. Yeah, dude, of course, dude. If they just brought back 8-player servers, dude, I would have so much fun. I would become a TDS content creator again. If they brought back 8-player servers, I would reverse course. I would give up on all my hopes and dreams. I would abandon my political aspirations, and I would become a full-time TDS content creator, bro. Like, most of the time that I was actually making videos was during the mega server era. And then they slowly removed them. First, they changed them from 8 to 6, and then they got rid of them altogether. Huge L. What's up, William? What was the point for removing mega servers? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it has maybe something to do with the servers, or they're like, I have no idea why they would not provide mega servers. Maybe they felt like they needed to be rebalanced, because the only difference with mega servers was the Fallen King had a little bit more health, right? It's the same thing with when you play solo versus quads. The health of the Fallen King scales. And I think that maybe it was too easy. They felt like it was too easy to get a bunch of people in a server and you could just like get rewards too easily. I mean, they've never provided a reason that I know of. It just seems like really petty. I mean, I don't think they're that hard, Woo-At. You just say, okay, there's 8 people instead of 4, so make everything like twice as strong or something, right? The reason I think why is you're the only one in your generation doing this. It is extremely easy to get demotivated early on, and it's hard to find motivation to make content until you start getting. I do feel very fortunate with how easy it's been for me to find success. I also have had a support network like my mom and my sister that I lived with that allowed me to really not pay rent. Like when I lived with my sister, I didn't have to spend much money on rent. Yeah, I didn't mean to do the clapping thing. All right, GG's, guys. I got to run because it's lunchtime and I'm hungry. But I will finish answering some questions. One more time, I'm going to give you guys the link to my new video. If you can go watch it, give me some views on it. I'm trying to get it to 400 views. I think, what do you want to see, Woo-At? Can I just send you a screenshot of my analytics for my 2 channels? Like, why don't we talk in Discord and you can tell me what you want to see, and I can do it after the stream. I think that's it though, right? I think I've answered all the questions. Shotfire Scout says, I have to do my pre-project to show what my project will be. And then documentation. Harrison, did you like the AI video I sent? I forgot what it is, Musty. You have to remind me of what the video was. And the documentation, it's the final project, which includes a lot of documentation. Oh, I believe it, man. I remember doing college and like the final project just being like so much work. I believe it. Okay. See you next week. See you, Baz. All right. Akil, Woo-At, Seth, Kevin, Alex, Thunder, William. I remember Portland with 8 people was so good. Yeah, no, the old Portland. Yeah, the old Portland was way better. I liked it. I don't like the new one. The new one is like, the old one had a unique feature in the sense that there was a big bridge, right? The new one just like got rid of all of the personality. Would I say college is worth it? I think it's worth it, but I think it should be later in life. I think there's no reason to go right after high school. That's the problem. You don't know who you are. You don't know what you want to do. You go into it. You get in a bunch of debt. You give it a lot of your time. What most people want to do at that point in their life is just be free from their parents anyway. And I think we can structure our society differently to where people are not going to college while they're like partying and experiencing freedom for the first time. I would say go later in life. I would say wait until you're 22 or 23 or 25. I did 3 years of college. One of those years was a film school that didn't really count for anything. And then I did the military for 4 years. So I didn't come back to college until I was 25, and I did way better. I enjoyed it more. I got more out of it. And so I would say don't even go till you're 25. I'm going to have a drink for the old Portland water. No, have a whiskey straight. Harry, I just slept all day because I'm sick. Oh, sorry to hear that, Alex. I'm just ending my stream right now so I can go eat. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Take care. See you next weekend. Thanks for hanging out. As always, it was a pleasure. I will see y'all next weekend. We will do variety next weekend, so we'll get back to doing Squid Game or whatever it was, Octopus Game, as well as some of the other games that we played, Death Penalty. Yeah, we'll do all that. But yes, I'll see y'all. Bye. Have a great week. Adios. Much love.
JustHarrison's gone offline, but he had such a great time. Thanks for watching his stream. It was such a pretty time. It's so much fun. It was sublime. He will see you next time that he's online. But thanks for stopping by. He appreciates everyone for stopping by and giving your time. But now he's gotta go.